Hi, 7.
Congrats on getting first today.
Okay, I am seated properly. Thank you, Otter, for the posture chat. Hi, Matt. Hi, chat. Hi, Cat. How are you, 7? Oh, there's gonna be an ad in 1 minute. 1 minute. Hi, Blake. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Oh, that's okay, Otter. It happens. It happens. Hi, Kea. Swell Isabel, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm having an okay Wednesday. It's, you know, it's a Wednesday. It's not anything, you know, super special, you know. So, yeah. Stream starting a little bit late today. Hope that's okay. But I didn't eat dinner. By the time I realized what time it was, I was like, oh shit, I gotta cook. So, I did end up cooking dinner. And I ate it. But, yeah. How are you, Kea? How are you, Blake? I'm not okay, IMO. Oh, no. Kea. Ruined my immersion. Oh, no. I'm sorry. What was for dinner? Today, what did I eat today? I ate katsu. I made katsu. I had some chicken and, I put it in egg wash and, okay, I didn't take a picture. Frick. I did not take a picture, but it was good. It was yummy. I have leftovers. Like, I made enough for, like, laughter stream and tomorrow and the next day too. So, yeah. It's that time again where breathing is a luxury. True. I normally take Sophie for like a pretty long walk. And today I couldn't do it. It was so bad and it'll like trigger my asthma. So, asthma. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's the ad. And I turned on closed captions. So, yee. Closed captions are now on. How are y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Did anyone do anything fun this past Wednesday? Did I do anything fun? Not really. I didn't do anything fun. It's been kind of, Oh, I worked on my project, my, debut project, my big debut project today. So there's that. Hi, GZ. Kind of been a boring week this week. Yeah, it's kind of been, yeah, I agree. So, yeah, I worked on my debut project. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty stoked up. So, hopefully, I'm hoping to actually have it finished by next week, and then I can work on another project. Covered under the CDCP. Now I have an appointment on Friday. Oh, shit, there you go. Shit. Canada! I love Canada. We only doing 50 for lunch. It's pretty bad. Oh, no. Oh, the GZ. That is bad. That is pretty bad for lunch. I mean, we're in a recession right now. Not a lot of people spending money eating out, unfortunately. So that does suck, though. That is very unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Jimmy's on, but... Oh, goodness. Hi, Alcade. Oh, my goodness. Alcade. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Pokemon girl. How are you? How was your day? Meowdy, Alcade. Oh, no, Alcade is here. We love Alcade. Alcade. Meowdy, Alcade. Thanks for shouting out Alcade 7. Oh, how was Pokemon? How was it? Was it a good time? I mentioned to Alcade that you were streaming today. Yeah! Oh, thank you, Pokemon Girl, for telling Alcade. I was playing Pokemon or Dead or Alive. How was Dead or Alive? And how was Pokemon? Hopefully it was fun. Did Dynamax Adventures? Is it more favorable? So Game Freak made a non-Nintendo banger? That's what I wanted to talk about today. That's what I wanted to talk about. Hold on. But I want to bring it up. There there we go. Dead or Alive had lots of girls, swimsuits and sand and volleyball. Ooh, very fun. Guess Game Freak doesn't like Pokemon anymore? It's interesting. It's very interesting. I want to talk about it. I do want to talk about it. And so, we'll talk about it when I turn on the, when I go to, like, my little PNG tuber. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. Didn't Game Freak hate Pokemon? It's interesting. It's all interesting. I'm going to bring up the trailer because I think it's important to bring up. So, give me a second here. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, open this trailer to make sure. Oh, open the trailer. Open the trailer. Okay. Close this and keep this there. Okay, but before I talk about the new Game Freak thing, how is everyone's week going so far? Everyone having a good week? What nobody's pointing out is that GF is working in collaboration with Outsiders for the new game. Yeah. Still, though, still. Like, regardless of that, there are things to discuss about it. Also, hi Gizlek, how are you? Let me catch up on chat, make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Dude, what happened to video games, man? I mean, video games are still good. Like, it's just that there are... I feel like the indie game scene is thriving. Indie game scene is very much thriving, whereas, the AAA scene is kind of lost its way a little bit. It's kind of lost its way. Ultra realistic games are ugly. I do agree with that. I do agree that ultra realistic games are super ugly. Like, there's no reason why... nothing needs to be ultra realistic. You know what I mean? It looks more Uncanny Valley the more ultra realistic it looks. I tried the original Harvest Moon for SNES on NSO. Oh, how was that, Pokemon Girl? How'd you like it? Indie game cooking banger dishes and AAA giving us McDonald's. Exactly, Jeezy. That's exactly where I was going. Is that, indie games, like, I've yet to be disappointed by indie game in 2025. There have been some good indie games. Whereas I have not bought a AAA title in a while. It's been a long time, actually. It's giving Unreal Engine. I miss the days where Unreal Engine was like on the splash screen for, you know, video games all the time. And now it's like a sign, like now the thing is about it is that it's accessible for a lot more people now. But that means that a lot of really not great games are being made in Unreal Engine. And so it gives Unreal Engine a bad rap, IMO. But, you know. Nighttime lasts forever at SNS Harvest Moon, so that was when you do all your farming. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that nighttime lasts forever. I got stuck and couldn't find the shed where the tools are. Oh, I see, Pokemon Girl. Hopefully you can find him. I was stuck in the town. Oh, did you manage to make your way out of it, Pokemon Girl? URE is a standard? Yeah. Oh, what is that? Okay. I'll close that. I got a notification on my desktop and I didn't know what that was about. Excuse me. So, there we go. I'm doing Gen 4 Wi-Fi battle with someone. Oh, nice, Cheesy. How are you enjoying it? Oh, you turned off NSO. Okay, I see, Pokemon Girl. I see. Doing a lower tier game? I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing a lower tier game. I mean, you know, whatever keeps you busy, whatever keeps you occupado is what's the key to gaming, you know? And that's what's beautiful about gaming. I turned off the SNES app. I see, Pokemon Girl. I see. Oh, you're planning to do one. Oh, very nice, Cheesy. Very nice. Oh, LK, thank you for the raid again. I don't know if I said that already, but thank you for the raid. I super appreciate it. I hope Scarlet and Violet was good. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet since I closed the game, like, forever ago, you know? Like, I have not opened the game since I finished beating the whole story thing a while ago. That was a hot minute ago. I love Miss J and Kea. Ooh, I love you too, Alcade. I love you too. I was doing Sword and Shield. Oh, I regret buying that DLC. Why do you regret buying it? Oh no, that's not good. Deciding between Special Persian and Scarfed Chatot and Scarfed Golbat with Limber Persian. You know, I am not basing this off of anything, GZ, but Scarfed Chatot sounds OP. Like, it sounds like Chatot wearing a scarf, and I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. Oh, the yapping in it. I see, I see. Oh, sorry, Pokemon Girl. Were you surprised yesterday? Yes, that Chrissy was playing Ace Attorney. I was surprised about that. Because, like, knowing Chrissy, she is, like, the type... Like, I don't know if Chrissy's watching. But she's the type to be like, I'll get to it eventually, and then never get to it. And, like, I did expect her to go into that game yesterday and not know what the frick was going on. And I was right. I was right. I was correct. She had no idea. She had to pull up a guide and everything. What does the Splatoon news mean for Animal Crossing? Wait, what's Splatoon news? Okay, we gotta talk about gaming news, chat. First of all, what's the Splatoon news, Otter? Are they saying that they're gonna give up Splatoon forever? Because that would be, like, fantastic, honestly. I'm biased. The problem with AAA is that management calls us cave troglodytes. That's so true. There's gonna be a new Splatoon? Damn. That means Animal Crossing's never coming out. They're gonna work that team to death with Splatoon. Switch to exclusive Splatoon news, I see. EA Suits literally did that with Dragon Age fandom. Didn't they, like, wasn't, like, Dragon Age, like, supposed, like, the newest one? Wasn't it supposed to be, like, the best Dragon Age ever? And then, like, basically management was like, you need to add microtransactions. And they were like, yeah, sure, I guess. And then it ruined it or something. Chrissy's on the case with a chef party. Oh, okay. I was, like, half paying attention to Chrissy's stream yesterday. I was busy watching anime, if I'm being real. Damn, what did Splatoon do to you? Kevin, I freaking hate Splatoon. Like, okay, maybe... Okay, there's the hate is twofold, okay? When I first played Splatoon, I gave it a shot. I was like, I'm gonna main Paintbrush. I was gonna be a Splatoon girl. I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna main Paintbrush, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna be the best Splatoon player ever. And then I played it, and it was bad. I did not enjoy playing Splatoon. It was not... I tried every weapon, and I was like, not for me. Honestly, not a game for me. I can see the appeal, but not a game for me. And then... Oh, it's threefold! The hate is threefold, okay? The hate is threefold. So there's that, right? I gave Splatoon a shot. I borrowed it from my friend. I didn't pay for it, so it doesn't have that going against it. But I gave Splatoon a shot. I was like, not for me, but I understand the appeal. And then I dropped the game. And then, when I told people, internet in general, when I told people that I didn't like Splatoon, they were like, very, like, the Splatoon fan base at the time, maybe it was because I see the parallels of Splatoon fan base with Sonic fan base, but the Splatoon fan base at the time were like, well, you just need to be better at the game. Blah, 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 blah. Splatoon is the best game ever. It's the best IP that Nintendo has ever made in the 2010s. Blah, 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 blah. Very aggressive. Very aggressive of, like, how I am wrong, in my opinion, in that Splatoon is blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah. It's the greatest game ever of all time. I'm like, well, I didn't like it. And they're like, well, you're wrong. And I'm like, well, I know I'm not wrong because I didn't like it. That's my opinion. But, like, there's a very big subsection of Splatoon fandom that is very defensive about Splatoon. And so there's that side of it. And then the icing on the cake was that I learned that the Splatoon team also works on Animal Crossing, and they very much prefer to work on Splatoon over Animal Crossing. And that was the icing on the cake for me. I'm like, okay, now I officially hate Splatoon. That way I was like, no way, there's no way I'm gonna like Splatoon ever again after that. So, yeah, I don't have Splatoon skills. It's true, Arcade. As far as I know, the DA dodged microtransactions. EA still ruined it anyway. Oh, I see. I'm gonna tell Casper you're a Splatooning Pikmin hater. I like Pikmin. I just don't like the first one. Ghost and I kind of influenced Chrissy's decision a bit. Good, Pokemon girl. I'm glad you were there. Thank you, Seven. I don't think I can be a Splatoon girly, though, Seven. I don't think I can be. Because the voice recording affects chatters confused, right? Oh, I see. I find the music very annoying. That's fair. Sonic fans can't cope with being irrelevant. It's true. Sonic fans are very defensive about Sonic. And some for good reason, but some of it's like, oh my god. Like, please do not attack me just because I don't like Sonic. You can argue, you can enjoy anything more the better at it. The price is getting better, not worth it sometimes, I see. And the gameplay loop looks boring to watch. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the gameplay loop either. The best Sonic game is the free one, the whodunit. Oh, like who killed Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever? Well, have you considered that? You're wrong, Jay. No, Kevin, I haven't, because I'm never wrong. Yeah, Pokemon girl, I saw your message that you influenced Chrissy a bit. I'm very glad that you were there. I'm very glad that you were there, Pokemon girl. Because, like, Chrissy would not have played it otherwise. Most Sonic fans have never played a JRPG. LMAO, they have no idea what they're missing. That's so true. You're right, Bowen. A lot of Sonic fans have never played a JRPG. I was done with Sonic when they decreased Rouge's bust size? Oh my god, LK, that's hilarious. Light falls on this earth, casting magic to show a doorway to the most amazing Twitch streamer. Welcome to... Aw, Chadley! Thank you. I'm good, Chadley. How are you? I agree with Jay on this, Kev. Thank you, GZ. Thank you. I knew it. GZ, that's why you're the real one. Also, the Switch 2 now sold 30.5 million copies in 4 days, and haters sending goalposts to space now. That's true. The friggin' Switch 2, like, the Switch 2 was always going to sell out. It was always going to sell a shit ton of, like, units. It's just, unfortunately, there's a big subsection of the fan base that cannot buy it. Jay never wrong. It's true, Otter. There was an outrage on Digimon's story, Time Stranger's stream forum. What happened, Gizlek? I kind of fell asleep while she was playing. That's okay, Pokemon girl. It's one of those games. They were upset because they edited out the panties from the promo image for the West. Man, I don't understand why the West is so... I guess it's because of, like, conservatism. But, like, when... Like, it's so funny because when I think of Japan, I think they're conservative. And America's more free. Because there's, like... If you look at American media, there's, like, boobies everywhere. You know what I mean? But, like, a panty shot really will get everyone's knickers up in a bunch, you know? Like... Come on. Come on. They were upset because they edited out the panties. That's so funny. I can't believe they edited out panties. Yeah, Kevin was just memeing. Kevin was doing that thing that was like, actually, have you considered that you're wrong? It was literally a black spot, and Gizlek wonders why I don't respect Digimon as a series. I just stopped raining since lunchtime, causing rivers to rise in areas and towns to flood. Oh my gosh. I'm paying $630 for base Switch 2. That's limited edition console price. Exactly, Bowen. I'm holding my ground. I'm not rich enough to buy a Switch 2. Yeah, I'm probably not going to buy a Switch 2 for at least a year, if not more. I'm good otherwise. I'm playing a Pokemon fan game called Pokemon Legends. Lost. Oh, nice, Chadley. Very nice. You think conservatism, but it isn't. Right? Right? I think America is super conservative in media. You think so, Kea? Because I always, like, in my head, I always imagined America, like... Because there's a lot more, like, R-rated stuff in American media, I feel. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my perception. There's porn on TV at 5 p.m. in Spain? That's crazy. The Sabin version of Digimon Savers turned Bomber and Nanimon into a giant citrus man. I love orange. Yes, they're knickers. Like they're, you know, like boxers. That's another word for saying boxers. More like they're tight Speedos. I mean, Digimon is for children. I guess. I mean, a lot of things for children can be, you know, consumable by adults. But yeah, a panty shot, I guess, in a Digimon game. Not great. Chat, let's talk about... Chat. I want to talk about the new Game Freak game. I want to talk about the new Game Freak game because I have a lot of opinions over it and it makes me mad. I want to talk about it. So for those that are not in the know, it is Claire. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up the trailer. I'm gonna let the trailer play in the background as I talk about this. So the new Game Freak game. So actually, I gotta tell y'all a story. I gotta tell y'all a story about how I found this out. So I was sent the trailer by a friend, and they sent me, you know how on like YouTube you can share a video and you can change the timestamp. And so my friend sent me this video at the 33-second mark. Oh, a little bit past that. There. My friend sent me this. So this is the first thing I see of this trailer, is this girl. And I let it play and I watch it. And I'm like, oh shit, like this looks pretty good. I was like, wow, like that's crazy. Like it looks like it kind of looks like Monster Hunter, but like extra Japanesey kind of deal. Like, oh, it's pretty sick. Look at the graphics. The graphics are pretty cool looking. There's like jumping around and stuff. The gameplay, I mean, I don't know about the gameplay, but it looks okay so far. And yeah, I was like, wow, this looks really, like, look at the guy's beard hairs. Look at her head hair, you know? It is like, wow, that's crazy. Like, it looks pretty good. Probably not something I'm super interested in, but it looks pretty good, you know? There's like full cutscenes. Genshin graphics are better, IMO. Okay, Beast of Reincarnation. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. It looks like a new game, right? And then my friend told me to skip to like the 29-second mark. So I skipped to like here. And then I see this. And I was like, what the hell? This is a Game Freak game? I was honestly mind blown. I was so mind blown when I saw this splash screen. And I went through the 7 stages of grief. Like I was in denial. What were the 7 stages? Denial. I was angry. I was sad. And then now I'm like in the acceptance stage right now. I'm in the acceptance stage where the problem was never Game Freak. Game Freak has been capable of making a game that looks half decent. Game Freak has always been, like, look at the grass. Like, look at the individual blades of grass in some of these freaking scenes. Like, look at that. It's individual. Look at the individual leaves on the freaking mountainside. Look at the trees that don't look the same. Look at oh my god. And so, to me, it means that Game Freak was never the problem, chat. The thing that is the problem, chat, the thing that is the problem is that they were always capable. They were always capable. It's the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. Like, I can see what you're saying, chat, of like, yeah, Genshin looks better. Yeah, sure. We can argue about that all day of like, you know, any game can look better than this game, you know? But the argument that I'm making at the end of the day, is that Game Freak has always been capable of making their games look half decent, but they choose to make it look like how Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks. That is the problem here. That is what is so utterly disappointing when you compare the textures and the graphics and the detail of this game compared to multi-billion-dollar franchise that Pokemon is. Pokemon is a multi-billion-dollar franchise. There is no excuse at this point. And with this trailer, it confirms that it was never Game Freak's problem. It has always been Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. And that's really disappointing to me, is that they would rather rush out their games to make a quick buck than to make something that is worthwhile, you know? And that is something that is really sad to see from a franchise that is so beloved across multi-generations. Like, it's just sad. It's really sad that it has come to this point for Game Freak, you know, that they have to put their artistic vision into, like, and I'm glad that Game Freak is able to put something out like this. Like, I'm glad that there is a team at Game Freak that has put something that is clearly a passion project on their end. And the fact that it's like, man, that is so disappointing to me. Game Freak made that terrible game called Little Town Hero still. I think Little Town Hero was also rushed. I do think that there was a push on Nintendo's end for that, because I've played a little bit of it and it does feel like a rushed game. It doesn't feel like it cooked in the kitchen long enough. And like, it's just so disappointing. It's really sad. The fact that this was shown in the Xbox showcase is also crazy to me. Like, they showed this off in the Xbox showcase. This was not in, like, the Switch 2 showcase. I don't know. Is this going to be available on Switch 2? Is it just a... Oh, it is an Xbox exclusive. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm just so shocked, chat. I'm just so shocked about, like... I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. They haven't said yet. I hope that they say that soon, because I don't know. I'm very disappointed. Time to get an Xbox. Honestly, I would be down to get an Xbox, because I like Xbox, but only if Viva Pinata is announced for it. Oh, it's on Steam too? Okay, look at that. Look at Game Freak go. We got games like Pokemon Glue. Yeah, like I'm not discounting the work that Game Freak did. It's just, it's really sad when you see the potential. It's just really sad when you look at something and you're like, this could have been, you know? Like, I'm not asking for, like, hyper-realistic Pokemon. I'm not asking for, you know, individual blades of grass in my Pokemon game, because that's not what it's about, right? This vision of this game is very artistic, just in the way that the gameplay looks like it is, just in the way of the art style. I'm not asking for much in my Pokemon games. I'm just asking for care in my Pokemon games. And the fact that there is no care is, like, really upsetting to me. Alcade, you're on a different scale, though. You're on a different scale. I remember Nintendo seal quality on video game boxes, and they started phasing that seal of equality out. When did that happen? That's true. I want to love and support for Pokemon. I only wish the best for Pokemon, because, like, it is, like, as much as I shit on Pokemon, right? I still love the franchise. I still love the games that, like, that's why I'm playing through all the games right now, is because I love Pokemon. It's just really disappointing how the launch of Scarlet and Violet went, and how buggy that game was, how there were significant frame rate issues. I mean, you can see that there's some frame rate issues in the trailer of this game, actually. So, like, maybe this is just across the board a Game Freak issue in terms of frame rate issues. But just seeing, like, the textures and, like, how ugly Scarlet and Violet look compared to, and, like, how empty the world is just, like, it's just disappointing, chat. It's just disappointing. And so, like, I get what you're saying, chat, that, like, you know, other games look better than this game. This isn't anything special. That's not the point that I'm trying to make here. The point that I'm trying to make is that there can be care put into the Pokemon games. We're not asking for, like, I'm not asking, at least on my end, I'm not asking for individual blades of grass in Pokemon. I'm asking for a smooth running game experience that doesn't look like garbage at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want the mountains to have the same stone pattern, like, parroted throughout the entire mountainside. You know what I mean? Like, I want rocks to look like rocks and not just a round item with the texture of rocks on it. Like, is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Like, I want grass that looks semi like grass and not just like the Sims grass texture brush in The Sims 3. And so that's what's so disappointing about seeing this trailer with me, is that it could have been, chat. It could have been, but it's not. And that's sad. I want rocks too. Most gamers are adults. I really can't stand the Pokemon is for children argument. I don't think that's a strong enough argument for the excuse of laziness when it comes to the buggy issues that Scarlet and Violet clearly has. Like, yes, at the end of the day, Pokemon is a kids franchise, and Pokemon and will always be for children, but Pokemon has been out since the 1990s. There is a huge fan base of Pokemon players that have grown up on Pokemon and are now adults. And it's just like, it's so... Like, we're not even asking for, like, adult content in Pokemon. We just want a Pokemon game to look good. We just want a Pokemon game to look good. And that's the thing is that children deserve to not look at ugly things too. Like, having your game look good isn't an adult exclusive perk in a video game. Like, there's zero excuse. And so, like, I'll bring in the Genshin Impact argument in it, right? I'll bring in the Genshin Impact. The fact that Genshin Impact looks better than Pokemon is sad. It's sad. Like, that is a sad, like, it's crazy how Pokemon was such a game changer. Like, it was a leader in, like, game-changing mechanics and literally changed gaming forever. Forever. Pokemon was a pioneer in game mechanics. And it has fallen so far down the slope that just walking in the overworld of Pokemon lags your game? Like, what? What is going on here? You know, like, what happened? Like, Pokemon Girl has grown up on Pokemon. I don't think Pokemon deserves better because people will buy it anyways. I think that's what it is at the end of the day, right? They don't have to try. Like, they'll put their heart and soul into Beast of Reincarnation because that is what they care about. Like, they didn't have to release Beast of Incarnation, but they chose to. And they chose to work on it because it's clearly something that they're passionate about. They don't have to be passionate about Pokemon because at the end of the day, Pokemon pays their bills, it keeps their lights on, no matter what they do. And that's a sad fact about the state of Pokemon. They need to do something new, like a new concept. It's always the same. I just don't understand why they don't take advantage of, like, Pokemon is here's I'm going to go on a small tangent here. Pokemon has such a big fan base. There are people that are making fan games and fan content constantly. constantly, consistently, there are people that are like super into Pokemon that they'll make like they'll spend like a year on a fan-made Pokemon project because they have a vision, you know, like. And that's like, you know, it's like kind of like dirty corporation of like, why don't they just steal these ideas for themselves? Like, it's their IP. It's their copyright. Like, there's like, okay, there's a video series on YouTube called like, Pokemon, Wildlife, what is it called? Like Pokemon in real life. And it like the most popular video that most people probably seen is the video of Spheal and how it rolls around and it looks like a hyper realistic like Spheal rolling around, and it has like 17 million views. Like that video has so many views on it, and like people watch it, and so it's just like, well, that doesn't clue the Pokemon company of like, wow, people are like really into this concept. Why don't we do that for ourselves? Like no one at Game Freak or the Pokemon company is just like, why don't we do a Pokemon Snap, but it's like this, where it's like a nature documentary and we do this. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't cross anyone's mind there. It doesn't cross anyone's mind. Or, you know, Pokemon Ranger sold decently well. How come there's only one? Or two? There was only 2 Pokemon Ranger games. Or Pokemon Conquest. They literally made... Oh, no, Bowen! They made a new Pokemon Snap. They needed to make... But I'm talking about the video, like... And it looks good. I'm talking about the video that I'm talking about, though. Like, yes, they made a new Pokemon Snap, but like why don't they make another one that is like the concept of this video is what I'm saying. Like, they have so many people out there making fan content to fill a void of Pokemon content that people clearly want and ask for, yet they continue to make the same games over and over again. Pocket Card Jockey, best Pokemon game. I don't plan on buying Pokemon's Legends ZA. I also don't plan on buying Pokemon Legends ZA either. There's 3? Is it 3 Pokemon Ranger games? I thought there was only 2. Whatever. There hasn't been a new Pokemon Ranger game in a long time. The best way to attack these companies is with your wallet. That's what it is at the end of the day. But the thing is that, like, you know when you're, like, too big to fail? The Pokemon company is way too big to fail at this point. Like... You could have, like, you can convince 1 million people to not buy the new Pokemon game, but there's still, like, 30 million people that will buy it anyway, you know? I am not gonna buy Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm probably not going to buy the new Pokemon game that comes out after Scarlet and Violet. Unless it's, like, game-changing, you know? Lavender Town Horror Survival. I don't understand why there's so many things in Pokemon that they could take advantage of and make a game about, but they choose not to. Like why isn't there like a little bit of a horror game for Pokemon? Like when you read some of the Pokedex entries, like it's kind of like messed up. Like, it's in their games. Like, it's in text, granted, but like, you know, there's like how Drowsy kidnaps children. How come you're not like a Pokemon detective that solves Pokemon mysteries? I mean, I guess that's Detective Pikachu, but that's a little bit different though. I'm talking about something a bit darker. Ranger 1, Ranger Shadows of Ultima, and Ranger Guardian Signs. Okay, there was 3. I forgot about Rangers of Shadows of Alima. I forgot about that one. That's Switch 2 right now. Millions crashing out. Millions more purchasing day 1 with 0 questions. Exactly, Bowen. Exactly. I refuse to just buy things because they are too big to fail. I'm standing on my principles. That's good, GZ. You stick by your principles. I don't like Pokemon spin-off games like Legends. I heard that Arceus was okay. I've heard good things about it. I've heard good things about Arceus, but I don't think it's a game for me personally. Maybe it's a game for me, but I'll have to see. That's the thing. Okay, Detective Pikachu was kind of lame. It was kind of a lame game. Not gonna lie. Like, it was fun. I preferred the movie. I actually really liked the movie of Detective Pikachu. I thought it was a good one. But, yeah. There's just a whole untapped market of Pokemon. Like, how come there isn't a Pokemon Slice of Life game? How come there's no like Pokemon like grooming game where you run like a Pokemon salon and you know, like Nintendogs but Pokemon? How come there's nothing like that? How come there's no like Pokemon contest game where instead of traveling the world being a Pokemon master, you travel the world being a contest master? How come there's none of that? Why are they getting rid of the fun in the games? Why? Why are we making sandwiches that look shitty? Looked grindy and boring when I watched my roommate play it. That's fair, GZ. I've heard that the gameplay loop is not fun if you're not into catching Pokemon. Pokemon dating sim? Can you imagine a Pokemon dating sim where you... Wait, that would actually kind of go crazy. What if you are in a daycare? What if... Okay, here's a... This kind of like messed up, but like here you go. You're a Pikachu in a daycare, and your job as like the head Pikachu is you matchmake Pokemon together to make eggs. Right? Rizachu! Rizachu! Why is there no Pokemon Chef Life? True! How come there's no Pokemon, like, no cute stuff? Post says you have his Pokemon Cafe. That's true. There you go, chat. You're a Pikachu in a daycare. And you're like the Pikachu of like the husband and wife owner. And your job as a Pikachu is to matchmake Pokemon together to make eggs. And like there's like, you know, like people like do like the Ditto stuff and blah 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 blah. But like what if like you can make eggs that create like really cool Pokemon? They need you to be on the ideas person of the Pokemon company. I could do that all day. If they pay me, like even if they pay me minimum wage, I could do that all day long. I want to chop up a Magikarp. The reason why there's no Pokemon dating sim is because people are strange. That's true. But like there's always going to be like those weirdos in the fan base. You can't do anything about that. There are some people out there that ship cars together. You know, from the Cars franchise? There are people out there that ship cars together. Like there's always going to be weird people. There's always... And like people have like their own carsonas. Like, there's always going to be those weird people out there. Nothing you can do about it. Just don't acknowledge them and you're okay. There's also something completely depends on context. All these questions are valid if you're not directing them at Game Freak. Yeah. If you're asking Green Freak to put all these things in mainline, you're asking for blow. Yes! Well, it's not... We're just asking as to why, like, Pokemon is a $1 billion franchise. Like, at the end of the day, Pokemon is a $1 billion franchise that makes billions of dollars every year. They don't have to put everything on Game Freak, right? Like, for some reason, they give all of their game projects to Game Freak and give, like, you know, like the really shitty freaking Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remake to that one company. And they did a terrible job of it, just saying. Like, they could hire... you know, way more studios to really spread out the workload to like really bring the world of Pokemon to life, and they choose not to. It's kind of crazy. Keep talking and no Voltorb will explode. That's a good one. That's a good one. Like, I just don't understand what happened. Is that, like, we had, like, back in the DS era, we had Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Conquest, we had Mystery Dungeon, we had Pokemon Trozy, we had, like, you know, like, there's all these little spin-off games that were, like, decently good. Like, obviously, they weren't going to move millions of units, but they were decently good. They were decently good games. I liked Pokemon Trozy a lot. And then, friggin', and now there's, like, Pokemon ZA, and, like, mobile game. And I'm like, I don't care about brushing my teeth with Pokemon. Like, I really could not give, like, less of a shit. If I gave less of a shit, then the shit would go up further to not be shit anymore and be just regular food. That's how least of a shit that I give about the Pokemon brushing teeth game, you know? I'm just like, I want, like, where is the bring the Pokemon to life vision that Pokemon could potentially have? Horrendously worded. The mobile market is like the only Pokemon game that I really liked that was a mobile game was whatchamacallit? What's it called? The Magikarp one. That's the only one that I wanted. All those ideas got moved to mobile, especially since the current console market excludes budget handhelds. That's what's so sad about it. Like, I remember that you could go to the bargain bin at Walmart and get like a $2 DS game. And you know what? It wasn't great, but I had fun with it. You know? Not every kid needs a Last of Us Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 all the time. Sometimes you just want to, you know, dink around in marble racing animal 3D for 2 hours and then be done with it. And then, you know what? That was worth $2. DS era was Pokemon's best era, no contest. There was a lot of spin-off games in the DS. When I started listing them off earlier, I was like, damn, like there was actually a lot of Pokemon DS games. The truth about mobile market is that everything is an Xbox. It's just like, yeah, chat, that was all the thoughts that, like, I still can talk about this for like ever. It's just really sad to me. It's just really sad that, like, imagine, chat, if I had the money that Pokemon Company makes in a year, this stream would, like, we would have like a freaking I would be hiring like a game company. We would have like a Switch game of the JKCU. I would be doing giveaways every day. Like, I would be like, you know what I mean? Like, if my passion project had made billions of dollars every year, hell yeah, I would spend it on like different freaking animated projects and movies and freaking like, but instead we get like a fun Bidoof short every 9 months, and one anime, and like one made to TV movie. Like, oh, okay. Hear me out though, companies' passion projects are money. What do you mean by that? Like, they like money and that's their passion project, is like having money? Money goes away fast, Shay. But like, okay, GZ, I see what you're saying. Money goes away fast, yes. But they also, like, profit a lot. Like, there's just a lot of money sitting in Pokemon's bank account right now. I see, Kevin. Line go up. You're right, Kevin. You're right. I'm giving them too much credit. Line must always go up. The thing that's crazy about that, though, is like, I just don't understand why company is always like, money must go up all the time. Because it's gotta like go down somewhere. It can't, because if money line always go up, then there would be no more money in the world. You know what I mean? It's like a pyramid scheme. Like, you know, like these pyramid scheme companies are like, we need to make sure we sign up everyone we come across. Yeah, but like that, like, if you were to do a pyramid scheme and try to recruit every single person in the world, I think you would recruit every single person in the world after like 32 cycles or something like that. Like, you're not gonna continuously grow the company on a pyramid scheme. Your money isn't consistently gonna go up. It never consistently goes up. But if line go down, line go up, make more money. They can shake it on it and make it go away at any time. That is fake. Because the people running it are psychopaths, full stop. It's been more complicated than this, but you have the right idea. Thank you, Kevin. I feel like I'm not getting my point across. But like, if line always go up, that means that there is theoretically no limit. But there is a limit. Because there is a limited amount of money in the world, right? Like, money isn't constantly printing, because if money was constantly printing, then we'd all be, like, inflation. It would go bad. It would be very, very bad. And so, like, the line must go down sometime. Like, am I wrong? I feel like I'm not wrong. That's how I understand how the economy works. All money is digital. That's true. That's true. All money is not real anyways. Here's the thing, though. When the line goes down, who takes that fall? That's what's sad. It's not the top people. It's the people at the bottom. Man, chat, we live in the wrong timeline. Chat! Oh my gosh, chat. Chat, I have a very funny story to tell. I was about to say, the answer is simple. It's communism. But, like, I actually have a very funny story. I have a very funny story. A couple weeks ago, I was at, like, a market. It's called the Lilac Street Festival. And the Lilac Street Festival is a one-day festival that happens every year in my city. And, like, anyone can rent a table and you can sell, like, almost anything that you want. And so, like, you know, there's, like, local vendors, there's people selling fruit, there's people selling, you know, food and stuff like that. And, like, there are also, like, political parties that, like, had booths at the street festival. You know, like, there's the Conservative Party, there's the Liberal Party, blah, 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 blah. You know who had a booth at the Lilac Festival? The Communist Party of Canada. I was like, wait a minute, this exists? I was like, what's going on? Like, what is happening here? And, like, I look at their booth and, like, yeah, it was, like, just crazy. It was just so crazy to see that. I was like, I didn't even know these people existed. And there was like a decent amount of people working the booth. Like, there was, like, at least 7 people at the booth. And I was like, what the heck? I was so confused. Alcade, it's okay to not know anything. It's okay. It's just a local festival, Alcade, to my city. It celebrates the lilac and how pretty the lilac is. Bye, GZ. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. In fact, communism, zero irony. I just, like, it was crazy that I saw that. What a segue. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Sounds like something in Pokemon. Lilac Festival? Oh, you're talking about the Lilac Festival. I thought you were talking about the Communist Party of Canada. I thought you were making a joke, but yeah, no, that was not the point that KO was talking about. Let me start the game. The Lilac Festival is really pretty. They like put like, because the street that it's on is filled with lilac trees. And so it smells very good because it's like at the peak time that lilacs bloom. And so, the Communist Party of Kanto. What if we had better transit? More on, actually, my sister was going to go to Lilac Fest and couldn't find parking and gave up. What if we had better transit? Yeah, the parking situation was very crazy during Lilac Fest. Definitely had to transit there. Where you can't multiplayer and play us in a story and have events. Ooh, like a festival. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh. I wish. But Nintendo would never do anything like that. Kea is cooking. If it wasn't gacha, that would be good. Gacha but for outfits? Yes, like how Infinity Nikki does it. Also, where's Sitara? It's Wednesday. I was about to say Infinity Nikki. Because Sitara told me about the Infinity Nikki situation. And how it's going downhill. Maybe doing laundry? Probably. That sounds like a Sitara thing to be doing on a Wednesday, TBH. Gonna save real quick. Oh yeah, we have to... Oh man, chat! I was going to grind. I was gonna grind... between streams, but I didn't do that. So maybe today's a grinding stream because I'm actually behind on levels, which is unfortunate because I didn't want to grind before stream or during stream, but I'm in a very low effort mood today, so yeah, people are crashing out on Nikki. How it's confirmed the accessories are more common than the outfit pieces. It's oh, the game audio. Thank you, Bowen. It's more complicated than that, apparently. Apparently, there was an update that broke the game. There was a... properties. This one. Okay. There was an update recently that broke the game. and a bunch of people are mad about it because they literally can't even log in to play the game, which is crazy. The updates that break the game, I like. Yeah. I heard that it's in a bad spot right now. The illusion wore off. Yeah, I would be mad too if, like, they made an update and they were like, yeah, you can't play the game and we don't know how to fix it. And it's just like, what the hell? Apparently there's a lot of different bugs in that game too. If you were able to log in, there was a bunch of different bugs that happened. And yeah. You know what's funny, chat? I spent like the first hour of stream ranting about Pokemon, and here I am playing Pokemon. Here I am playing Pokemon. It's very funny how it works that way. Ooh, yay! Level up. Infinity Nikki indeed nuked itself. That's so sad because I've heard good things about it when it first came out. Forget. What's agility? Is it better than Scary Face? Or actually do the speed stat. Sharply boosts the speed stat. I guess it's like the same thing. I prefer Scary. Oh, but agility has more. I actually prefer agility over Scary Face. Okay. We were talking about how the art style of Pokemon is the problem. That's true! I do like the pixel art style more of Pokemon than realistic arts. Or, not realistic, but the 3D models of Pokemon. The 3D models of Pokemon don't look super great. I'm gonna switch to... Who's ready to level up? Let's do Cereal. Let's switch to Cereal. Let's level him up next. Some of the gacha streamers I follow still play it. Satara is right, they need competition. I see. That's the thing is, like, that's what I loved about seeing Infinity Nikki, is that it was unapologetically girly. And I love that. Like, we need more games that are unapologetically girly. Because there's a lot of game developers that will not... make a girly game because they don't want to alienate their any potential customers, because there's a very big misconception in the gaming industry that only boys game and girls don't game, where in fact it is closer to like 60-40 in terms of demographic. And it's just like, you know, I hate the in-between line that some game companies straddle when it comes to developing games for women. And so seeing a game like Infinity Nikki be unapologetically girly is such a breath of fresh air. You know, it's not like a dating sim, like an Otome game. Because Otome games are targeted towards women. But, you know, they're the stereotypical type of game that women play, that, like, only women play dating sims. Whereas Infinity Nikki is, like, about friendship. And it's, like, about dress up and beautiful clothes and, like, good storytelling. And it's just, like, I like seeing a game company break the mold and be like, yes, we love women, and this is a game for women, and we're not afraid of that, and it kind of go mainstream is like, I love that, you know? I enjoyed Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 on the Nintendo 64 and Snap. I liked Pokemon Snap a lot. I liked the new Pokemon Snap that came out recently. I haven't finished it yet, though. I'm gonna do Aerial Ace. I wanted to play that game, but I didn't like that it was gacha. That's fair, 7. Gacha does turn people away from that. How are we gonna prove our console is powerful if they are just pixels, says Nintendo. Every girl plays the shit out of Doom. That's a thing, Gislek! That's a thing! Like, freaking, I hate it when game companies are very much like, you know, games for boys, COD, you know, and then, like, you know, there's like, I know more people, more women gamers that play Doom than male gamers. Why wouldn't you want to play a game with a female lead, especially if she's cute and you can customize her? Exactly! You're no exception, Jay. Thank you, Gizlek. Stadium makes me angry. Why, Alcade? I'm not a male if only females like dating sims. A good dating sim is good. Right? That's what I'm saying, Greenfishes. A good dating sim is a good dating sim. Like, I'm not afraid to admit this. I spent $2 on the iOS game store buying another route in my dating sim because I love dating sims. Dating sims are so fun. But like when it's a good dating sim, like it doesn't even matter. You know, it doesn't even matter. A good dating sim has good writing. It has good storytelling. Like there's nothing wrong with a good dating sim. Good dating sims are worth the cost, exactly. I mean, the dating sim that I bought wasn't, like, it's not the greatest, but I still bought it. But, like, I spent money on Mystic Messenger. Like, I spent, like, a good, like, $50 on Mystic Messenger. And I loved it so much. What will cereal do? Man, this Lunatone is, like, super bulky. What does Chip Away do? What does this do? Not very effective. Isn't that dumb game with Jaehee? She was my first route in Mystic Messenger, was Jaehee. And then I played Zen. What was my route? I think it was Jaehee, then Zen, then 707, then... Oh, no, I played the blonde one. Super effective! Oh, Cereal fainted. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's send out Zoob. No, okay, my route was Jaehee, then the blonde one, then Zen, then 707, and then June, I think is the main character. Are we talking about Legend ZA? We were talking about it earlier, Tyler Master, but right now we're talking about Mystic Messenger. You should play Love in Deep Space. I've heard good things about Love in Deep Space. Like, I've heard the expression of Mystic Messenger walked so Love in Deep Space could run. And I'm like, that really does pique my interest. But, like, I don't know if I can handle, like, that type of game again, you know? Oh, so the stream title refers to Beast of Incarnation, yes. No! Oh my gosh, Zoob died too. Man, this Lunatone's bulky. How did I kill that first Lunatone so fast? Okay, Clear Reap. Yeah, I crashed out for like half an hour. I did crash out for half an hour about it. Because it's so upsetting. I'm still upset about it. Not gonna lie, chat. I'm still upset about it. I have been autopiloting. I have been. Okay, I need to pay better attention to my grinding if I want to grind properly. At least Clary leveled up from that, so that's good. About ZA, what worries me is that they are only bringing back Mega Evo Pokemons, but never new ones, or maybe they are. They just don't want to spoil it in the trailers. That's fair. I never really cared personally for Mega Evolutions, but I know a lot of people are really into that. Game Shark over Stadia. That was long after I beat the game. I didn't have a Game Shark, but I had like a something like that had a hacking whatever. Like you put the hacking thing into the thing, and then you put the game into the thing, and then, you know, like that kind of thing. I remember I hacked my Pokemon Sapphire like a shit ton. I hacked it a lot to like have infinite Master Balls. And so I just have like a shit ton of like random ass Pokemon that have Master Balls. Because I didn't want to like I wanted to use my Master Balls. I'm gonna Clary. I need to 150 to do the quest to be able to get the picture part, to do the last 2 legendary Pokemon we need. Oh, nice Pokemon girl. I just want Mega Gallade and with sharpness ability, since it's a literal god in Pokerogue. Oh, Tyler Master. Man, I forgot about Pokerogue. I forgot about that game. See, that's a game that the Pokemon Company could make like their own spin-off of. Like, Pokerogue was pretty popular. Is pretty popular. Thunder Punch. Have to do something about that tomorrow then? Okay, there you go, Alcade. You can help Pokemon Girl. Man, why do you keep using freaking protect? We kind of already got Pokoroke in the Sword and Shield DLC. Not quite the same. What was it? What was it? Like, what was not the same about it? The thing is that it's in the Sword and Shield DLC, so you gotta pay money and then more money to play it. There we go. Oh my gosh, chat. I need to stretch out my legs. Hi, Kava! How are you? Happy Wednesday! How was your day? Did you do anything fun today? It's a roguelike, but there's no leveling? No leveling. Oh, interesting. I'm hungry, and they gave me dinner today, and it's a stupid sandwich. Sandwich? But what kind of sandwich, though, Alcade? I'm doing good, Kava. Kava, you missed me rant about the Pokemon Company for like half an hour at the beginning of stream. Got started on Phantom Liberty DLC, loving it so far. How was your day? Ooh, very nice. My day was very good. I had a decent day today. Whatchamacallit? I cleaned. I walked Sophie only for a little bit though. Because the air quality in my city is at a 9 today, which means bad. Like very, very bad because of all the smoke. And then I ran errands today, and then I worked a little bit on my debut project. So that was fun. Pokemon or Nintendo? Okay, Kava, have you seen that trailer of the new game from Game Freak, Beasts of Reincarnation? I was ranting about that at the beginning of stream today. Just mustard, sandwich meat and lettuce. I hate it. Oh, that doesn't sound like a very filling sandwich, Alcade. That does not sound very good. You gotta at least have mayo on it. Yeah, debut project. I seen the Game Freak trailer knocking on Nintendo's door with that one. Oh, Kava. Now it's crazy. I was saying, Kava, my main takeaway from me ranting was like, now we know it's not a Game Freak problem. A lot of people suspected that Game Freak did not have the talent behind the scenes to make a game that looked good. And now we know, oh no, they do have the talent. The Nintendo company and the Pokemon company and Nintendo are the problem. Hi, Potato. How are you? I never heard about that take. Yeah, that's a take, Gizlek. The take is that because, okay, so when Scarlet and Violet first came out, a bunch of people were like looking into it of like, why does Scarlet and Violet like play so awfully? And in Japan, there is a website that's basically like American equivalent to Glassdoor. If no one knows what Glassdoor is an American website that you can post anonymously about the company that you work for or did work for and their working conditions. So people that are looking to apply at that company can like look up the reviews of this company and see what like real workers say about it. And so there is an equivalent website to that in Japan. And looking at the Japanese Glassdoor website, apparently the Game Freak is not a super great company to work for. Apparently there is high turnover. Apparently crunch happens like all the time. Like it's literally like every other week they have to do crunch. A lot of older talent left, and what's left in place is newer talent that does not have the necessary skill set that older talent had previously at Game Freak. And so what's left is like, what the impression that people got from Game Freak is that there is an information gap in the company where the turnover is really high and not a lot of people kind of really know what they're doing working at Game Freak kind of deal. And that was like 3 years ago-ish, around 3 years ago, that people noticed this on that Glassdoor website. And so the general, information that came out of it was kind of like, oh, Game Freak's just not capable of making a game that looks good, because they just simply don't have the manpower. But that trailer of Beast of Reincarnation shows that they are capable of making a game that looks half decent. But for some reason, they choose not to with Pokemon, and now people are speculating that it's because of Pokemon and Nintendo. The crunch is just too high for them to make anything that looks decent. And so that's what I ranted about earlier, is that, like, man, imagine being a studio being held back on your potential on a multi-billion-dollar franchise simply for the fact that the parent company just wants to make more money. That's what it is at the end of the day. They want to hit that November, December holiday time for Christmas. It's always that. And the anime. The anime has to follow a schedule. If there is no Pokemon anime in Japan, the world will end, apparently. And so, there you go. Thank you for the catch-up. You're welcome, Kaba. I only heard the take that Game Freak hates Pokemon and wants to stop. I did hear that as well. And the merch and the TCG. They can't afford to... If they don't put out a new TCG every 6 months, the world is going to end, apparently, according to the Pokemon Company. If the anime has to stop for 6 months, it's all over. They're gonna lose everything. The world is going to end. And the toys! If there is no Pokemon... The thing that bothers me about the merch argument... The thing that bothers me, chat, about the merch argument... People always say, oh, Pokemon has to make all the games all the time because of merch. Merch. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, sure, if they put out plushies of the new Pokemon, like, consistently with every new gen of Pokemon, I can understand that. But you know what they actually do is that there are every new generation of Pokemon, they put out like 17 new Pikachu plushies, 18 new Eevee plushies, and then the occasional Psyduck or Yamper or like cute Pokemon of the week kind of deal. But you know what doesn't have a merch item? Flamigo? Where is my Flamigo plush? Where is my worm plush? I want a worm plush. You know, the red worm that's really bulky that I loved and I named him like Joe or something in my playthrough. I want that. I want a worm plush. But there has been 0 worm plushes since Scarlet and Violet has come out. There has been 1 Flamigo plush and it's the size of a tin can. And I'm like, bro, I could understand the merch argument if that was the case, but it's not the case. It's not. And so that's what makes the merch argument invalid in my head. What happened to the Pokedex toy? True. We need a Pokemon Build-A-Bear, at least for the starters. They did have a Pokemon Build-A-Bear crossover, but you know what it was, Kava? You know what it was, Kava? It was Pikachu and Eevee and Bulbasaur, the 3 most popular Pokemon of all time. There was no freaking, like, there wasn't even a Psyduck Build-A-Bear. It was literally Pikachu, Eevee, and Bulbasaur. That's it. That's all they had. And I think Squirtle, and then they had Charmander for like 2 weeks, and then they discontinued it. And it's just like, bro, we're never ever, ever getting another Build-A-Bear collaboration that isn't Pikachu or Eevee. Not even Magikarp. Not even Magikarp. Me and Jay naming our Earthworm something super generic. It's true. I think I named him like Joe or something. I can't remember what I named him. What does Feint do? An attack that hits and targets using a protector detect. It also, I don't care about it. Okay. I don't care about it. 7! The fact that there was no Teddy Ursa Build-A-Bear? Like, that is the most basic of all Pokemon. Just take one of the existing Build-A-Bears and make it orange. The fact that there was none is crazy. Okay, I need to do the fortune cookie quote. Kava, your fortune cookie quote today says, "You will overcome difficult times." Your numbers are 420. There is a Teddy Ursa Build-A-Bear. Is it still available? Because I can't imagine that it was available for a long time. 7, your daily fortune cookie quote is, the man or woman, or non-binary, you desire feels the same about you. 7, fancy someone? Your daily numbers are 415. 415. Chat is too fast, Gizlek. I can't read. Alcade, your daily fortune cookie quote says, "Be on the lookout for upcoming events. They cast their shadows beforehand." Ooh. They cast their shadows beforehand. That's pretty good. Your daily numbers are 592. 592. I'm sure there's a generic flamingo plushies out there. What's the difference? Flamingo has a very fricked up eye. Otter. Flamingo has a very fricked up eye. That's the difference, I guess. Ooh, 7, thank you. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, they did so much better than I thought. Damn. Okay. Well, I take that back about it then. What other Pokemon did they do? Is Teddy Ursa one of the only ones that they did? They did a Mimikyu? Oh yeah, Wooper. I forgot about the Wooper. I need to get the Wooper one. I want to get the Wooper one. And Bidoof. But this is the thing. These are all like Pokemon that I expect. Like Riolu, Mimikyu, Sprigatito, Bidoof, Eevee, Yamper, Cubone, Grookey. Like, these are all Pokemon that I expect. Oh, there's a Charizard one. Giant-sized Charizard plush bundle. $200! What do it look like I'm made out of money? I love how in the product photo, chat, look at this. In the product photo of this, in the product photo of, I love this. Hold on. It's just a grown man. Like, it's not even a child. It's just a grown man. He's just like, yeah, I like Charizard. This is just me, my Mega Charizard. He's so small. He is small. This is smaller than I thought. I guess they put grown man for scale. Like, if it was J for scale, it would look so much bigger. But this is like a regular-ass dude. And they're like, regular-ass dude for scale. This is my lizard friend, exactly. Like, I like how it's not a child. He's like, look at me and my toy. Wow. 5'11" is over 6 foot. Oh no, 6 foot over 5'11". I wish that I was at least 5 feet tall. That's what I wish, chat. How come I can't? This is what I mean. You can't have everything you want in life. I can't afford a giant Charizard bundle, and I can't be 5 foot equal. The basketball game has pissed me off, so I went back to my room. Welcome back, Alcade. I need an Alcremie plush. Alcremie's so cute. Alcremie is such a cute Pokemon. This is nothing. Dwayne Johnson was Pikachu. I am Kava. Yeah, Potato. I'm 4'11" in real life. I am short. I could technically apply for, like, as a grown adult, I could technically apply for a handicap placard on my car. But I choose not to, because I feel like I'm not handicapped. But according to my local government, I'm considered handicapped, which makes me feel kind of bad. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I'm gonna send in Eric. If the law says you can, then you should. But like, just because I can doesn't mean I should. You're only 5'8", but still 5'8" is still pretty good. Like, that's like average, isn't it? I actually have no scale of what average height is because I'm so short. Everyone's just tall to me. So I don't know what actually is tall. What is considered tall? Yeah, exactly, Potato. No wonder my PNG's so small. We love you even if you're short. Thank you, Frisk. I appreciate that, Frisk. Thank you. I would get all the top shelf groceries for you. Thank you, Kava! See, that's what I need. I need someone like Kava. Because getting top shelf groceries, not a fun time. Not fun, chat. It's actually super difficult for me sometimes. It's just like, wow, not fun. Not a good time. Like, I hate it when, like, sometimes the good shit is on the top shelf. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like, damn. Like, I want the freaking Jet Puff large jar. I want the Jet Puff large jar. Me. Average height is 5'9". Okay, so 5'8" is like, that's average height. That's still average. You're definitely handicapped. Looked at you, a mere PNG. You're right, Gizlick. Get me out of this computer screen. I'm actually an AI. Get me out of here. Like Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club. It's either at the top or bottom. Exactly, exactly. It reminds me of that pic you took with Shaq. True! Oh my gosh. I gotta find that picture. I always like lose it every couple years. I'm like, man, I gotta find that picture again. Because that's a good picture of me to show me who I am for scale. Well, Monica doesn't want out. That's true. Monica doesn't want out. You're right. You're right, Potato. Monica just wants you with her. Sayori. Okay, chat. I actually have a story about Doki Doki Literature Club. Monica is fine where she is. So, at the time, so y'all know who Kim is. Kim is my friend who's popped in on stream here and there, and who's usually here for the charity streams. Kim was like really into visual novels a long time ago, a while ago. And Kim downloaded Doki Doki Literature Club, and like Kim was like a first adopter of Doki Doki Literature Club. Like Kim played that before it blew up to like what it was at the time. And when it got to the part with what's her name, the purple-haired girl, I can't remember her name. Kim was playing it like in front of me. Like we were in our school cafeteria, our university cafeteria, and he was playing it. And when that shit happened, I was like, Kim, turn it on! I was like so freaked out. I was like, you gotta turn it on, Kim! This is not okay! This is not okay! Oh my god, you can't do this! And then Kim streamed like the rest of it. And like I was super freaked out over Monica. I was super freaked out. And then like it was a good game. It's just like, man, I wasn't expecting that. And like then it blew up. And I was like, Kim, you played Doki Doki Literature Club before it was cool to play Doki Doki Literature Club. And he was like, I did. I was like, yeah, you should be proud, Kim. He was you know, like that meme where it's like, I knew them before they were popular. Like Kim was literally that guy, but like obviously nicer about it. She just wanted to do some cooking. Is that the creepy detective game, or is that Danganronpa? That's Danganronpa. Danganronpa is the, yeah, it's like the creepy detective game about murder. Have you never played Danganronpa, Kava? I feel like Danganronpa is a game that's kind of like, I want to say a must play, but that depends if it's like up your alley, you know? Like it's a very specific kind of humor and style that not everyone is like super into it, you know what I mean? Like not everyone's into it, but if you like it, like most people like it, you know? Kind of deal. Okay, there we go. Ooh, oopsies. Oh shit, close. I accidentally opened a thing. Okay, if it's anything like Persona, I could probably do one or two. I think, yeah, at least the first one, if it's up your valley. Persona's pretty good. I enjoyed Persona. It's not the same though, not quite the same. I hate shooty shit like Danganronpa. See, that's the thing, Alcade. It's very, like, yeah. Yeah, it's very toony shit. All the tropes are dislike are there. That's fair. That's what I'm talking about, Seven. Like, it is a very specific kind of humor. It is very anime. Like, that's a very good way of describing Danganronpa, is that it's super anime. Avoiding it because I've heard Kodaka's character writing is extremely fried. It's not great. Like, you definitely have to... You have to go into Danganronpa with, like, a complete suspension of disbelief kind of deal. Like, if a thing happens, you're like, all right, the thing happens. And if you question the thing, you're like, is this thing like, no. Like, if the game says that this is a thing, then you just go with the thing that it's a thing, you know? Could you babysit me when I play it? Oh my gosh, Keva. I'm gonna have to, like, rewatch a playthrough of Danganronpa before I do that, because it's been a really long time. Like, I remember, like, the general story, but in terms of solving the murders, I'm gonna have to, like, revisit. There's only one that I remember vividly, and it's the first one. Oh, and the fourth one. I'm very sad, chat. I was very sad when I played Danganronpa for the first time because the two favorite characters that I really like died. They died in like the first and third cases, I think. So yeah. I regret rushing through Kitakami now. Aw, poor Pokemon girl. I remember the black and white bear, but that's it. Monokuma! I'm Monokuma! He's a very interesting character. I like Monokuma too, but he is an annoying little shithead sometimes. He does rub me the wrong way sometimes. I honestly think a game, like, I would play AI before I would play Danganronpa. Like, I know I'm super biased that way, but I love AI. Like, AI the Somnium Files is like one of my favorite games of all time. Like, hands down. And it's just like, man, more people need to play AI so I can gush about it more. Don't worry, Pokemon Girl, we will do trades tomorrow. Oh, there you go, Pokemon Girl. Alcade looking out for you. Look at that. Look at that. Claire Reap. Okay, I want to get everyone to at least level 39, and then I think I'll be good. I think we'll be good after that, chat. Thundershock. Hey, JJ, you want to watch another newcomer play it? Who? Who, Bowen? Who? I'm hoping to catch Satara play AI because it seems really interesting. Oh, it's so fun, Kava. I think Satara's gonna play it tomorrow. Happened to also the timer went. Who is it though, Bowen? If you can send me the link of who it is, or you can just post it in chat. You can post their link in chat. Lucia. Oh, what's their? Yeah, if you want to post their username in chat, yeah. When are they gonna play it though? When? Because lately I have been staying up late. Last night I stayed up until 3 a.m. because I was working on my VTuber project. I was working on my VTuber project pretty late last night. So it depends. It depends. A Nebula soon. Okay, she just finished Ace Attorney 2 and that's replacing it. Oh, sick. Okay. Because I love watching... Rewatching AI is an experience. I have to talk to you about it, Bowen. Rewatching AI is such an experience because I've never rewatched someone play it. And it is definitely a game where you play and then you have to watch someone replay it. Like, there are very few games where I can put in that specific category, you know? Like, where you play it and then you have to re-watch someone playing it. It's like very, very specific. It makes it for a more fun experience. It like experiencing the game twice in new eyes is like, oh, top tier. Just play AI the Somnium Files. It's so good. I cannot, oh my god, I cannot stress of how much I love that game. Danganronpa is basically just Ace Attorney, Saw, and a dating sim rolled into one. You know what? You're so right, Potato. Danganronpa, like, you wouldn't think that there would be dating sim aspects in it, but there are. Like, you look at it and you're like, there's no, like, this is weird. Like, there's, like, murdered children in this game. But, like, murdered children with a touch of non-seriousness is just so funny. Ooh, yes, check, Kava, check. Because, like, it is Chef's Kiss. Oh! Chef's Kiss. It's... Oh! 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 I love AI. You don't know how long I've been waiting for that. Is it on sale right now? $5. Is AI on sale right now? Hold on. I gotta check that. AI, the Somnium Files. AI, the Somnium Files. Not on Steam. But the bundle, the Zero Escape bundle is on sale. 37% off. Chat, should I just replay AI? Oh, but like, oh, it's so different. I don't have money though. That's okay, Potato. That's okay. You will, when you get money and you make sure you cover your bills first. Make sure when you have money and then you pay your bills and then you pay your financial obligations and then you pay, food and all that other stuff and then you may have $5 left over. AI the Somnium Files. I love AI the Somnium Files. It's $5 on PSN for the next 5 hours. Ah! Kava! Ooh! Not to pressure you or anything! Not to... Is AI Limit a sequel? AI Limit is not a sequel. It's... Oh, Sitara, thank you for the sub, Sitara! AI the Somnium Files. I've never heard of AI Limit before. No, the sequel is called Nirvana Initiative. Thank you for the sub, Sitara. Thank you for the Prime. We were talking about how AI, Sitara, and how everyone should play it. No, don't worry, Sitara. We're not talking about any spoilers or anything. I was just gushing about how much I love AI the Somnium Files. How much I love it. Oh my gosh. Bowen, thank you for the Prime, Bowen. Thank you. Don't forget me. Thank you, Bowen, for the Prime. Chat, if you subscribe, obviously not this month, but next month, we'll be getting new emotes. New emotes. Very exciting. I'm gonna aerial ace. There's a trial for the sequel. Nice. Oh, there's a trial for the sequel. Okay. Yeah, not to pressure you or anything, Kava, but like seriously, AI is like I will gush about the game until the day that I die. Like, if I have grandchildren and I'm lying in my deathbed and they're like, Grandma, like tell us like everything you love about life, I'll be like, my children, my family, my friends, and AI the Somnium Files. $4.20, nice. Very nice. I just love AI. I have to start after Death Stranding 2, maybe? Yeah. Tell Jays about the part in Danganronpa 5.3. What about in Danganronpa 5.3? Oh man, no, that's spoiler of Danganronpa games. I don't want to say. Hate AI, love AI, and your kids will be like, I love ChatGPT too. Grandma's tired. She's gonna go to sleep now forever. Just let her be. Let her be, children. Jay, I'm gonna be so buff by the end of summer. Ooh, Sitara! Have you been like working out and shit? Sitara, are you gonna be a completely different person when I see you? Sitara's gonna have muscles. It's gonna be sick. Thundershock. I practiced my bike route to my internship, and it's 20 minutes each way. So you're actually gonna like, you're gonna be like buff, Satara. Oh shit. You're gonna be so fit. You're gonna outrun me and outpace me by crazy. Yeah, you're gonna have the buffest legs. Biking is so fun. I wish I could bike, but my bike is too small for me. I tried biking recently. Not recently. Like a couple months ago, I tried biking, but my bike is too small. I have to, it hurts my back to bike. You're gonna see me, I'm gonna be so goated. Satara, if I ever need to kick down someone's door, I'll call upon you. Ew, physical exercise. Potato is not about that life. I'm gonna do chip away. I haven't biked in years. It was scary, but I did. I'm proud of you, Satara. You were scared, but then you did it. I'm so proud. 6-pack on the calves? Yeah, exactly. The last time I biked, I fell, and then I didn't bike for like a decade. Trauma can do that. Trauma, like, you've literally spoken about trauma. And how trauma can affect you for a really long time afterwards. You know? It's a good allegory. Is it an allegory? There we go. Yay! Serial gained experience. Okay, perfect. How are we doing in the experience category? 38. Summary. Oh, he just leveled up. Okay. 38, 39, 30... Okay, Zoob and Clear Reaper next. Oh, Satara can still bike with the epilepsy. If I have a seizure, very mild. Zone out, absent seizure. Well, I guess I die. That's a risk Satara is apparently willing to make. I'm hoping I can lose some weight this year. I still have to put most of my strength, but win my more tone. I would like to lose a couple more pounds this year. I've lost 4, chat. Mostly because I'm eating better. But I would like to change my lifestyle a little bit more. I would like to walk more, you know? Not that I intend to lose weight, it just happened, you know? It just kind of happened. It's just like, oh, this is happening now. Goodbye, Pelipper. My seizures are so quick, though, that probably just get confused and run up. In Ohio, I thought I escaped. Need to do walks, too. Been counting for a few weeks now. Ooh, very nice. I have a walking pad. I actually have it under my desk right now. And not every night, but mostly every night, I'll watch an episode of anime and I'll walk on my walking pad for that one episode of anime. And that's been fun. But the thing is I can't go outside right now. Like normally, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of stream, I didn't get to walk Sophie for a long walk today because the air quality is 9. And chat, it's on a 10-point scale. And 9 is like the worst scale. It's like 9 is like, don't go outside. You're gonna die. And so I haven't walked today properly. What's a walking pad? So a walking pad, Satara, is basically a treadmill, but you know how a treadmill has like that upper part where you hit the buttons? Like it's kind of like guardrails because you're meant to run on a treadmill, right? And so like it's got like that, you know, that separate section. Well, a walking pad doesn't have the upper part. Like it's just like the bottom treadmill part, and it doesn't go that much. It doesn't go super fast, so you're just supposed to walk on it. And yeah, it's very nice. If you have the space for a walking pad, I highly recommend getting a walking pad because they are quite nice to have. I enjoy using mine. My school used to be 92, but during COVID they said, hey, y'all could use a 10-point scale. Yeah. Wing attack. Okay. Go Zoob. I'm gonna switch Zoob to the front so Zoob can get some experience. Zoob is... Oh, look at that! Zoob gained a level. Okay. Let me switch Zoob. I have some new shoes, so I've been got more arch support again. Oh, nice! I think I need new sneakers, or at least I need new insoles, because the sneakers that I have, like, I wear them almost every day. And lately, whenever I go on a long walk with them, it doesn't feel like it hurt. The arch of my foot hurts. And so I feel like the insoles have worn down on them. And so I think I need new insoles. Used to have to wear an arch supports because I walked wrong. Oh, Sitara, you walked wrong. What was wrong with your walk? Were you like sideways? I know, someone, I won't say who, someone I know walks like pigeon-toed. Like their feet, their toes are pointed inward when they walk straight. And so they had to get like corrective shoes for that. Oh, you walked on the insides of your feet. Interesting. Had custom insoles as a kid because of no arch. Glad I don't need them nowadays. Oh, good, Kava. Because I imagine custom insole, like, that sounds expensive. That sounds like a very expensive cost. I'm gonna do aerobatics. Let's see how well that does. There we go. I'm getting social anxiety. Explain to me my ducks. Is it TikTok? I feel like I walk wrong all the time, but my problem is opposite of pigeon-toed. Oh, so you walk like with your feet like splayed outwards. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna switch to Clareep. You can see if you can go to a doctor about that, but that might be expensive. I feel like I walk wrong. I feel like I walk on the outsides of my feet, but I don't know for sure. I've never gotten like tested. I never had a doctor see how I walk. They were very expensive, I see. Oh, I see, Kava. So you had to constantly, like, get new ones because you were growing! You were growing. Kaya turned up her TikTok just for me. Oh my gosh. Yay. Go Clareep! Oh, okay. Under Punch. I think I went through 3 one summer. I felt really bad. 3 in 1 summer. That's crazy. That's a huge growth spurt. I'm trying to think if... Like, I don't think I mean, I didn't. I never went through any crazy growth spurts because I'm short. My parents are short. Goodbye, Lunatone. Come on. I wasn't pigeon-toed. I just kind of landed on the inside of my feet instead of flat on my foot. I don't know. I see. Okay. So it's just like, it was just how your feet were placed, I guess. I don't know. Man, how did cavemen survive? Like, imagine being a caveman walking pigeon-toed and you didn't know it. You know what I mean? Like, how did they survive like that? That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and we'll heal. They probably developed a lot of joint problems. That's what I'm saying! Like, man, imagine, that would suck being a caveman. They had no mattresses, so their backs would probably hurt whenever they slept on the ground. Like, that's shitty. That's a shitty life. Not fun. I thank my ancestors every day for what they suffered through. Because of that, I am here today. You know? Cavemen were just built different, I guess so. I had one growth spurt from age 12 to 13, was shorter than most of the girls in my class, and the next year I was taller than all of them. That's crazy. Haven't put on any height since. I was super tall for a girl in 5th grade, and I just didn't grow anymore. Oh, okay, so you had like the one growth spurt, Sitara. The fact that I have autoimmune disorders means my ancestors survived the plague, which is an odd comfort. Hey, that's so true though. That is very true. That if you have an autoimmune disease, your ancestors went through some shit. Like, they went through it. Which is an odd comfort. I do think that that's like, when you think about your ancestry, right? Like, whenever I think about my parents' ancestry, and like, for example, the last name Lopez, right? Like, oh, like, I think about it, and I'm like, man, that means my ancestors were, like, literally R-worded, and had to take a Spaniard's last name for me to be here who I am today. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to think about, of like, you know, your ancestors went through some shit, and I'm like, that's why Like, whenever people are like, I don't care where I came from, I'm like, well, you should care where you came from, because there are people, there's a long line of people suffering for you to exist today, and for you to be who you are, you know? Uncomfortable, and yet the reality for most humans, exactly. Uncomfortable, but like, holy shit, like, yep, that happened. Like, that happened. And so, yeah. When I got my ancestry results, I was 1% African. My gut wrenched at knowing why. Ooh, yeah, that is rough. Man, that's why I'm like kind of scared to take an ancestry test, you know? I'm kind of like, ooh, like, I don't know if I'm gonna like what I see, kind of deal, you know? For a moment, I thought you were talking about the other R word, and I was confused. Oh, Satara. Wife has native blood, and she feels the same guilt. Oh, that's probably pretty bad too. Yeah. You know what? It's unfortunate. That is human history. But the only thing that we can do as humans today, right? Here's the lesson that we can learn, is that we don't continue to make the same mistakes. We don't continue to make the same mistakes, and we can promise ourselves and future generations that those atrocities may never happen again, you know? And that's the best that we can do. Hi, Bioshock! How are you? Welcome. Is feed alcade. Now cats are explaining OCD to me, and this is just one that feels kind of reductive. Oh my gosh, poor Satara. Satara, why are you sitting through this? It sounds like Kea wants to educate you with cat TikToks. Oh no, it's happening again. Man, I don't want to talk about that orange man. It's actually so sad. Like, it's really, really disappointing to see someone so stupid. I'm sorry. This is like, damn. Like that guy exists. If I leave Kea, she'll cry. She's codependent. You know what? Fair enough, Satara. Fair enough. You hear that, Kea? Satara calling you out. But Satara still loves you all the same. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that, Bioshock. Be human, be kind. Exactly, Kava. That's the best that we can do. I've been watching Dororo recently, chat. I've been watching Dororo, and for those that don't know, it's about like war and stuff, and it's really sad. there's like a lot of like really atrocious themes in the anime, but it really showcased like, damn, we've come like a long way, yet we're still the same in some aspects, you know? It's just kind of like, man. It felt so good to vote for a woman though, Jay. Oh, Cav, I imagine. That probably, man. Oh. It's so sad looking at her and being like, that could have been, you know. That could have been. But, ugh, you know, it's so sad. My anime night just started around 86 too. Ooh, there you go. Now cats are explaining capitalism. Why are they explaining capitalism? I guess in a cat... Okay, Satara, are they explaining it in a cat-like way? Or are they explaining it in like a scientific, logical way? Because a cat explaining capitalism has so many potentials. Like, oh, cat wants cat food. Cat build shop. Government kitties say that inflation, more coin, same fish, coin worth less. Kitty sad! Oh wait, is that how the guy's saying it? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's too funny. I'm playing Fire Emblem Echoes right now while watching this. Oh, Potato! How are you? How far are you, Potato? In Echoes. You know what, Potato? If you play fast enough, you'll catch up to me where I am in stream. I feel like I'm not making a lot of progress, TBH, in my Fire Emblem Echoes playthrough. Matt says I'm making good progress, but it doesn't feel like I'm making good progress. I'm doing like 1 to 2 story missions a stream. That doesn't feel very fast. Oh, you're on Act 2. You will catch up to me, Potato. That sounds like monkey economy vids. Banana too expensive. Monkey sad. Monkey go get job. Monkey work in banana shop. Monkey sells bananas. Monkey happy. I need a wing attack. I started playing yesterday. Oh, Potato Lord. Yeah, you're definitely gonna catch up to me. Chat, Potato's gonna catch up to me in my playthrough on stream of Fire Emblem Echoes. And it's making me sad, because it means that I'm playing the game too slowly. Monkey get discount. Employee discount on bananas. Yes! Monkey get discount on bananas, because monkey sell banana. Monkey happy. Ads are over. Thank you, Potato, for letting me know. I hope you, like... I wonder if is there another way to play Echoes, or is it pretty linear? Like, you can't go through all of Alm's side and then all of Celica's side because of the sleuth stuff. You need to open the sleuth on both sides. I think it means a difficult game more than you playing it now. That's fair. That's fair. I'm almost done Pokemon Black. Like, we only have one more badge left. Ooh, we leveled up. I do Bioshock. I do have Vibrava. I haven't leveled up Vibrava yet, though. But I will. Hi, Kyle. Welcome home. Kava, don't underestimate Jay. That's true. I am very slow at gaming. I am very slow. Kevin, Matt aren't distracting you today, so maybe you'll speedrun. That's true. You know what? That's true. Kevin, Matt do distract me quite a bit. They do. Use next Pokemon. Matt, more so, I feel, because Matt and I will, like, talk about food. You know? We'll just talk about food for, like, 15 minutes. Bioshock! Your daily fortune cookie quote today says, "Word to the wise, don't play leapfrog with a unicorn." Don't play leapfrog with a unicorn, Bioshock. Your daily numbers are 520. 520. Kev just bullies you. It's true. Kev just bullies me. We have that kind of friendship, though. Where I bully him, he bullies me. He says, "Jay, you stinky." I say, "No, you, Kevin, you stinky." And then we fight. And then it's fine. Oh, oopsies. Ball check, everybody, quickly. Check your balls. Make sure they're inflated. I'm eating pork ramen noodles. That sounds delicious. Day 3 of being in the PC since being caught. Yeah, that's true, Kyle. You are in there. That's smart advice. Dragons are weak to fairy and unicorns are mostly fairy types. You're right, you're right. Don't play leapfrog with a unicorn. Is there a unicorn Pokemon? I don't remember if there is one. Beam, beam, beam. Me, me. Beam, 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 me, me. Wing attack. Galarian Rapidash? Technically? Okay. I mean, yeah, it is a unicorn. Yeah. I just wish that, like, it wasn't just, like, a Rapidash, you know? Like, I wish there was... Oh! No, that's not... No. Yeah, it's just, like, it's just a Ponyta. I mean, it's a pretty Ponyta. But, like, it's still a Ponyta at the end of the day. Oh, where is my blanket? Galarian Rapidash, and I think maybe the one from Sword and Shield. Oh yeah, the one from Sword and Shield. That's right. I know which Pokemon you're talking about. Also, hi, Dragon. A Holmes. We don't talk about that legend. Is it not good, Kyle? Is it not a good legendary Pokemon? Oh, Pokemon. Let's switch. Oh wait, Zoob is full health. It's gross. It's gross? How is it gross? I can think of some Pokemon that are pretty gross, though. like off the top of my head. Like Muck, for example. It needs that big brain squirrel. And there's the garbage Pokemon, like the literal garbage Pokemon, Trubbish. I don't like Trubbish. Not a big fan of Trubbish. What's wrong with Keldeo? Yeah, what's wrong with oh yeah, Garbodor. And Trubbish, yeah. Trubbish is good. Is it like an actual good Pokemon to play with? My water. There we go. You have a Keldeo plush? It's such a cute Pokemon. That's what I'm saying. How is it gross? Muck is being considered gross is just a compliment to Gen 1 design. I guess so. Hi, Jet. You're not trash, Jet. You take that back. You take that back. You are not trash. No dancing over there about that. Also, hi, Jet. How are you? Happy Wednesday, Jet. How was your day? What is it, Pokemon Girl? What is it, Pokemon Girl? Muck is literally a pile of sludge. How is anything close to good design? Ooh, Gizlek. Potato calling you out. You gotta defend your argument here. I like some of the Pokemon Gen 1 designs, but when you look at the newest Gen Pokemon, like, there are some pretty fun ones in there. Like, Pokemon Gen 1, I think, took itself too seriously. I love that Flamigo is just a flamingo. Like, I know it's not, like, peak design, but the fact that there is a freaking Pokemon that is literally just a flamingo, like, warms my heart. That's true, Tangella's cute. We fought a couple Tangellas while we've had this conversation. Shiny Rockruff, Pokemon Girl. How come you showing off to me? I'm good. How are you today? I'm doing good, Jet. I'm having a decent Wednesday. Oh my god, it's super effective. Man, Solrock is so strong. Why is it so bulky? You don't do Whimsy, Alcade? Why not? Why don't you do Whimsy? Which gen has the worst Pokemon designs? And if you were to delete a gen and it's Mon, what are you picking? Ooh, that's a good question. Man, I don't know if I could delete a whole gen. That's a lot. Man, I would have to look at the... Hold on. Not Gen 1. Anything Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, and Gen 4, I would not delete. Pokemon Gen 5. Let's start with Gen 5. I will look at... Oh, but Gen 5 has Victini and Oshawott. Okay, not Gen 5. Gen 6. Let's look at Gen 6 now. Gen 6. Chesapin, Fennekin, and Froakie. Honestly, pretty, like, unmemorable. Like, Gen 5? Like, I don't remember these starters at all. I guess because I didn't care for them. I'm looking at Gen 5 Pokemon. Oh, but Gen 5 has Swirlix, and it's cute. And a Mamura! And a Roris! And Sylveon! Okay, Sylveon saves the entire Gen 6. Sylveon saves the entirety of Gen 6. We can't get rid of Sylveon. Sylveon is carrying the entirety of Gen 6 on its back. Gen 7. Oh, but it's got Rowlet and Poplio. Anything else? Gen 7. Let's see. Gen 7 has Mimikyu! We can't delete Gen 7. Gen 8. Gen 8 has Grookey! That's literally... I don't even have to look anymore. Gen 9. Gen 9 has Sprigatito. Chat, none of them. I can't. Kyle, I can't delete any of them. Yeah, Oshawott stays. Oshawott carries that gen. Gen 8 is safe. Bye-bye, Gen, to be honest. Gen 8. Let me look at Gen 8 again. Gen 8, I did, like... It's got Yamper, though. Gen 8 does have some pretty unmemorable... like the Ice Cube, for example. Like, it's kind of ugly. You know, like, it's cute and all, but it's kind of ugly. Looking at it more... Like Kubfu? Like, I don't even remember what Kubfu was. Yeah, Gen 8, like... If Gen 8 didn't have... Hatena... Applin... Yamper... Wooloo... and the starters, I think it would be Gen 8. But I am a Sword and Shield hater. It's not memorable. I do agree that a lot of those Pokemon are not memorable. My boy Ice Cube, I'm sorry, Potato, I'm sorry. Potato, forgive me, please. I was showing off. I would tell you how many shiny Pokemon I've encountered with full odds. Oh my gosh, Pokemon girl. Just dangling the carrot in front of me. Ice Q is Ice Mimikyu. He's a beast. Is he really? I just don't like the design of Ice Q. Like, it's cute that it's a penguin, but like nothing else going for it. If you want to diss Gen 8 Mon, diss Stonejourner. I do when I was... Okay, Stonejourner, I was like, I've never seen this Pokemon before in my life. Like, not gonna lie. Like, a lot of Gen 8 Pokemon, I do not remember. Like... Yeah, I'm like Cursola. Mr. Rhyme. Like, Mr. Rhyme I do remember seeing, but like, nothing much about it. Morpeko. Like, not very memorable. Not very memorable. You love the Gen 8 Mons? What's your favorite Gen 8 Mon, Potato? What's your favorite? I'll do Wing Attack. Cursola is amazing. I've never seen Cursola before. If you work in a graveyard, does that mean you still go to work even after you passed? I would hate that, honestly. If I worked in a graveyard, I would probably want to be cremated. I'm not like about returning to work after that. Alcremie is my favorite Pokemon of all time. That's true, Potato. You did mention that you loved Alcremie earlier in the stream. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. Weird coughing with the top head chimneys. I have to Google anything past Gen 3. That's fair, Kappa. Gen 3 is my favorite gen of all time. Like, hands down, chat, Gen 3 is like easily the best gen for me. Gen 4 is up there, but Gen 3 is like... Oh, oopsies. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm yawning so much, chat. Oh my goodness. Yawning so much. Me. If you want, I can tell you how many I've encountered. Sure, Pokemon girl. You almost have my fave Pokemon. Ooh, what is it, Bioshock? What's your fave Pokemon? I do have water. Oh, why is there a different encounter sound? Oh, it's Audino. Oh my god. Oh, like, what's going on? What's happening? Audino's gonna give a shit ton of experience. So we should give, like... Actually, Zoob can... Maybe Zoob can handle it? Maybe? Audino flinching, couldn't move. Look at that. Acrobatics. 10 caught, 1 failed. Oh, you failed one. Which one did you fail, Pokemon girl? I'm curious now. Which one did you fail? Fight. Bite. Me. Oh, so close to leveling up. Okay, almost level 39. I figured it was since you asked of Bravo a while ago. Wow, Bioshock. I'm almost there, Bioshock. I'm very close to leveling up Flygon. How many experience does it have? Oh, it's super close. Okay, we can at least get it to level 40. Let's get Zoob to level 39 first, and then we'll do level 40. I don't know why, but somebody should slap an afro on top of coughing. I see the vision, Gizlek. Honestly, I see the vision. Someone should slap an afro on top of coughing and give him some cool glasses. Like triangle glasses. So it's like a disco era themed coughing. You know? You feel me? Ads are over. Thank you for letting me know, Potato. Hey Jay, would you be my friend if I asked you to go to a vegetarian meeting with a shirt that says vegetarians kill more cows than meat factories? I don't know if I could do that. Oh my gosh, Chadley, I don't know if I could do that. I'll feel so bad. I would legit feel bad. Oh, it was a Venonat. Oh, Pokemon Girl. That's okay. It happens. Oh, see, close. We're so close to leveling up. I have a shiny El Creamy painting in my room. Oh, cute. That's so cute. I need more Pokemon fan art in my room. I need to hang up my fan art, actually. I have a couple posters that I've been wanting to hang, but I haven't been able to. Just because, like, I need the right type of nails to nail to the wall. Let's do Wing Attack, I guess. Oh. The cause of the cow's starvation, so who's doing more harm? I mean, both are equally bad, I would say. Like, when I visited a cow farm, was it last year or the year before? There was a couple years ago where I didn't visit a cow farm, but like, I drove past one of the biggest cow farms in the province, and imagine just like miles and miles of sad cows. It's just like, oh my god, that I literally almost turned vegetarian that day because I was so upset. I ordered like tofu at the restaurant because I was super upset seeing all the sad cows. Mirror B, best Pokemon, a coughing with an afro. I have no idea why my Scarlet game has all the shiny luck. I only found somewhat hunted for one. Oh wow, Pokemon Girl. Yeah, you're so lucky, Pokemon Girl. So lucky. What the heck? Life is not fair, chat. Man, I want a burger now, Loki, but actually, Ramen. Hi, Ramen. Ramen, it was so sad. It was so sad. Just like, imagine like miles of cows, and they had no grass, none of, like, you know when a cow's tail wags, it shows that they're happy. They're kind of like dogs in that way. Like, none of the cows' tails were wagging. There was no grass. They only like sat in dirt and stuff, and all of the cows just looked sad. I was like, oh my god, this is so depressing. Literally almost went vegetarian that day. So sad. I would be a vegan if meat wasn't so damn good. That's the thing, Potato. Like, I think I would legitimately be vegan if it wasn't so difficult to give up meat. I have a friend who's vegan, and I have like so much respect for her because like she's like, it was really difficult for me to be vegan. Like, it was such a difficult transition to be vegan, and I think it took her a total of 4 years to fully turn vegan. It was like a process. Like, it wasn't like cold turkey. It was like, man, like, that's hard. That is so hard. I would trade you one. Oh, Pokemon Girl, thank you. That's so sweet. I have to think like maybe 140 something Pokemon in my Violet game. Oh wow, Bioshock. Ramen! Ramen, you eat all the cows that you want. I've actually stopped eating less meat recently, in recent months. Just because meat's expensive. Like, that's the only reason why. Is like, damn, like, I could buy a pound of ground meat and it'd be just really freaking expensive, or I could buy tofu and it's like $7. And I'm like, you know what, I would rather buy tofu. I enjoy vegan meals every now and then. I like it when restaurants marinate their tofu in sauce before they cook it. It's delicious. gonna take me longer. I'm already down on meat consumption like 20% this year. Right, Bowen? It's because it's so freaking expensive. Why is it so expensive to eat meat? You know who Mirror B is, right, Jay? I think so, Bioshock. I think I know who you're talking about. It would definitely take time to switch completely. Exactly, exactly. And I will, happily. But truthers for the wall, though? Yes. Like, that's the only reason why I've, like, been so down on my meat consumption. Is like, oh, like, I could just fill up on bread and carbs, and it's cheaper. You know? I eat eggs. Eggs are still the same price. Like, I'll get a carton of eggs, and, like, that's enough protein for me. Like, eggs, and, you know... Like, occasionally, I'll have chicken. Because chicken is a bit cheaper than beef. But, like, okay, chat, I buy organic chicken, so... I'm a little different in that way, and that sometimes organic chicken is a little bit more expensive, but I do... It's different, okay? Imagine eggs being a reasonable price. Is it not the reasonable price for you, Ramen? Eggs are, like... They're, like... Not that expensive. Like, last time I bought eggs, I can't remember how much it was. But it wasn't that... Like, it wasn't pricey at all. Do you have a question? In the opening of the original Pokemon opening, how is Zubat holding Squirtle? That I have no idea, Chadley. That's something that you can ask the Pokemon Company in an email. And they'll reply back to you. Pokemon Company is one of the only few companies that have replied back to my emails. It costs an arm and a leg just to get groceries nowadays. I don't like eggs. Oh, you don't like eggs, Bioshock? Is it a taste thing? In general? Imagine eggs being a reasonable price. Oh my gosh, egg prices have been a war in America this year. Really? That's a political issue now? Jade's America egg problem, or $10 USD for a dozen eggs? I think I paid like $5 for a dozen eggs last time I went to the grocery store. Eggs are known in America for being unreasonably priced, but why is it so expensive? It never used to be that way, did it? Eggs are crazy in the US. It's literally a whole thing. All the birds are dying because of bird flu and also corporations. Oh, I did hear about this. Yes, I did hear about this. Bird flu hit us hard. That's sad. Man. Yeah, $5 for eggs. $5 for a dozen eggs. Where were you shopping? Sobeys. That's my go-to grocery store is Sobeys. And corporate greed gonna corporate greed. That's true. Corporate greed is gonna corporate greed. I wonder why bird flu hasn't hit Canada. Because normally when bird flu hits the US, it also hits Canada too. That's true. It is $5 Canadian. You're right, Bowen. You're so right. I forgot that I was thinking in Canadian dollars. So it's like $4 USD for eggs. It has? But why hasn't it? Well, why isn't it? Our government is just icy. You know what? Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True patron love. And all our sons command. With glowing hearts, we see thee rise. The true north, strong and free! From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free! Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Wow, that's so true. We do stand on guard for thee. That's so true. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. I love being Canadian. That is pre-COVID prices. As an American, Canada seems so much better. There's give and takes. I don't want to say one country is better than the other, right? Like, there are reasons why I do like the US more than Canada in some aspects, and there are some aspects where I love Canada more than America. Thank you, Otter. I try it. Okay, rub it in, Leaf Lover. I will happily wear the Leaf Lover badge. Who doesn't like leaves? I like leaves. You just became a South Park character in my head. I actually love how Canadians are depicted in South Park because it's so true. Oh, sorry, Pokemon Girl. There was a thing around Easter that kids would have to decorate potatoes. What? Decorate potatoes? Instead of eggs? Because eggs are so expensive? Is that what you're telling me, Pokemon Girl? Good night, Bioshock. Potato! There's your other purpose in life, Potato. Is to be a replacement for eggs at Easter. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's insane, actually. That's actually insane. And there was an egg shortage. That's crazy. Sleep tight, Bioshock. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If there was a Canada region, what would the starters be? It would be... The final evolutions would be a moose, a geese, and a beaver. Hands down. That would be a Canadian starter, like, final evolutions type deal. Isn't decorating potatoes like Mr. Potato Head? That's true. Did everyone just get Mr. Potato Head toys for Easter? Because that kind of goes crazy. You go to stores and see we are temporarily out of eggs. That's crazy. Man, an egg shortage. Isn't the US, like, in the US alone, isn't there supposed to be like a 9-to-1 ratio for chicken per human in the United States or something? Like for every for every 1 human, there are 9 chickens or whatever? Or did I make that up in my head? The potato symbolizes the rebirth of Jesus Christ, Son of God. St. Patty's Day is triggered by that painting potato remark. We need a house hippo mon for Canada region. Oh, house hippos. I love that commercial. But you know, we have the highest food waste too. That's true. That's true. Americans do... I think it was like, what? For a $300 grocery bill, $72 goes into the garbage in an average American household. Or something like that. There's some statistic of something like that. Like, that's crazy. Imagine buying $300 worth of groceries, and then $72 of it just goes in the garbage. Like, why? I mean, Canada can't be that much better, because we're very similar in terms of society. So I shouldn't be talking so much, because I don't think Canada is all that much better. My family does that! Potato's just like, yeah, Jay, you're right. Like, my family does that. Or it sits at grandma's and becomes a science pro. Oh my god, Kava. You just reminded me. I had a roommate in university. It was his house, okay? So, my roommate I had a roommate in university, and he owned his house. Because he lived with his grandma, and his grandma, like, passed away. And he owned the house. His dad, like, lived in Hong Kong or something. And so he owned the house, and he, like, was like, I want roommates. So he rented out the house to, like, his friends. So I was one of them. And one day I was like, we should clean the pantry because there are things in here, roommate, that I've seen since I have lived here that you have not opened yet. And he was like, okay. And so we opened the pantry, and there were canned items in there that expired in 99. And this was in like 2000, like 13, 14, like that era. And I was like, and like they had only moved into the house like 3 years previous. And so like they bought the house, and then the grandma died, and so that means that the grandma saw those canned food items when they were moving and still chose to pack them in a box and move them to her new house before
she died, I just like died. I was like, Julie, his name is Julian. I was like, Julian, you haven't lived here that long. Like, you've only been living here for like 4 years. And he was like, I know. And I'm like, so you've never like looked through the pantry? And he was like, no, I guess I never had a reason to. And I was like, brother, my brother. Like, one of them was a soup, one of them was like a can of beans, and I'm like, and like that's one thing, right? Like, but like, why did your grandma pack these? Like, why did your grandma pack these and bring them with her into the new house? Oh my god. Look at the spices, Jay. That's the honey pot. This is the same house with the Hyrule Warriors playing. God, yes, that's Squad Infrared. Yes, Ramen. It is that house. It is that house. We had a 1978 cinnamon in my grandma's house. See, spices are okay. I feel like spices are a little bit more socially acceptable. But a can of soup that expired in 99? What was she holding it on? Like, was there sentimental value to the soup? But it was just like a regular Campbell's soup, or like a generic brand soup. I was like, why is why was she hanging on to this? I don't understand. That was expired by 14 years. That's what I'm saying. And like, soup takes a while to expire. Like, canned soup, like, it takes at least 2 years after you buy it or something to expire. So that means she bought it like in the mid-90s or something. If it expired in 99, I gotta text Julian and tell him, like, I talked about your grandma's soup today on stream. That's still ungodly old for 2025. That's true. That's true. Was a Great Depression thing? That's fair. That's fair. Good soup. Some good soup. Okay, let's switch to macaroni. Chicken wing, macaroni and bologna. Chicken macaroni. Maybe they assume they don't expire because it's canned? Maybe. But I feel like that's not really an excuse. Because expiry dates have existed for like a really long time. And so, like, I just don't understand. Yeah, how are you gonna have a 14-year-old expired soup? I just don't understand. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. I'd be depressed too if my soup expired 14 years ago. Maybe it's a maybe. It definitely was not worth keep. I threw it out, chat. We had a big garbage bag, like a black garbage bag in the middle of the kitchen, and I chucked that sucker in there. I was like, hell no, we are not keeping this. There's no sentimental value in this can of soup. None. Zero. And you know what? Julian agreed with me. He was like, you're right. There is no sentimental value in this can of soup. PSA, don't buy dented cans, y'all. Botulism is real scary. That's true. Don't buy dented cans. Botulism, not good. You don't want to mess with that shit. You gotta make sure you get a nice can. It was grandma's last keepsake. There was a lot of her garbage still in that house. Like, there was a weekend where we went through the stuff, and she just had a lot of shit, like tax records from the 80s, like stuff like that. I'm like, why are you keeping tax records from the 80s? Like, the government only requires you to keep it for 4 years. Why is it still here in 2013? Have you played What Remains of Edith Finch? I have, but I didn't finish it. Maybe I did. It's been a while since I've played it. I do remember crying. I remember crying when I played it. I remember it was sad. So maybe I did finish it. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. Grandma's last keepsake is crazy. One of my grandmas stacked so many newspapers for no reason. I feel like newspapers is like, that's not great, right? Like, that we can all agree that stacking newspapers, like, not the greatest thing, but like, you know, 40 years from now, it can be appreciated because you, like, kept them, you know? This is, like, the news from 40 years ago. Look how they wrote and stuff. Like, there can be archival reasons for keeping newspapers. But it can, like, the thing about newspapers, though, is, like, they take up so much space. Like, they're pretty bulky items. So you gotta, like, store them carefully. Otherwise, they'll just deteriorate because of, the environment in general. They really did. They take up so much space. I'm like talking, and it's like half of the room. Okay, that's a lot. See, I would Gizlek, in my mind, for some reason, I was thinking like a cute little stack in the corner of the room. I wasn't thinking like half of the room. That's crazy. That's a lot of newspapers. That's a lot. That sounds like a little bit of a hoarding problem. 40 plus years easy? Oh my gosh. Potato. Oh, Pelipper's is paralyzed. Yay. I'm gonna rock slide. Me looking at my amiibo collection? Oh, Bow and Mood. I had to reduce my amiibo collection earlier this year because I just had too many. It was just too many, and I'm like, you know what? They're just sitting here. I'm not doing anything with them. So I had to cut down. At the point, it's old papers! Oh my gosh, Ramen, you're so right. I hate that you're right. I hate that. We got 11 levels to reach the next gym leader's Pokemon. 11 levels? Bro. 11 levels? Well, thank you for letting me know, Potato. I guess I'll keep grinding. I regret collecting amiibo except for my day one villager. I do wish that I didn't buy as many amiibos as I did at the time. Like, I've cut down, I've kept all of my Animal Crossing amiibos because I love Animal Crossing. I'm never gonna give those up. But like all the Smash ones, like there was a couple that I was like, you know what? I don't really care for these anymore. I kept, like, I'm looking at my amiibos right now. So I have Ness, Pit, Duck Hunt, Mega Man, Villager, Rosalina, Pichu, Zero Suit, Toon Link, and Pikachu. Those are the ones that I kept. I'm thinking about adding like a hat to Pikachu. I think that'd be super cute. I wish I sold the ones that were rare. Same, I also wish I sold the ones that were rare at the time. I think you shouldn't grind and instead continue the story. Oh, you think so, Potato? That's a lot of levels. Is there no XP share? Right, Otter? There is an EXP share, but it's only for one Pokemon at a time. Which is why I wish there was a shared EXP thing. In this game. Which ones did you get rid of by chance? What did I get rid of? I got rid of... I had 2 Zero Suits, so I got rid of one of them. I got rid of the regular Link one. I got rid of Mario, Luigi, Bowser. What else did I get rid of? I sold... What else did I get rid of? I know I sold more. I don't even... See, the thing is like, I didn't really care about them. That's why I sold them. Why'd you have 2? Because they were rare at the time. Zero Suit Samus was like really hard to get a hold of, and I just happened to come across 2. So I bought both of them. And I was gonna keep them. I was gonna keep one boxed and one... Ooh, oopsies. One boxed and one opened. And I did keep one boxed and one opened. And then I sold the boxed one because I like having the open one. We got a lot of sections until the next gym. Okay, Potato. That's good to know. I will keep going then. I got the Splatoon trio set. The Splatoon ones are kind of cute. Yeah, Zero Suit, well, not is rare, Kyle. It was rare. You don't remember the great amiibo shortening of 2018 or something? I don't remember what year it was. Where there was like no amiibos and everyone kept on freaking buying them all up and selling them for like $80.
Was it 2015? I had Wii Fit before everyone knew it was rare. I should have sold up for like, oh, 200! Damn it. Your NES pre-order got canceled? That's tragic. That is pretty tragic. Did I heal my Pokemon? I should buy some potions while I'm out here. Biona Zero suit? I see, I see. I'm trying to think what else I had. Who else did I have sold? Yeah, P-Stain Link. Trying to think. Was there anything? Maybe that was it. I remember when Rosalina was rare. I got Rosalina on like the first like I was like the first in the store to get that shit. Rosalina was like one of my favorites because of the was the MatPat theory out at the time. I really liked Rosalina. Maybe it was the MatPat theory that made me like it. Chat, did you see that MatPat's like a lobbyer now? Like he's a professional lobby person now. He looked good in that suit. He's so good. He is goated. It's so cool. I like was half paying attention, Ramen. I was like, that guy looks like MatPat. And then I was about to scroll and I was like, wait a minute, that is MatPat. Like I was like, wait a second. What the frick? My friend bought me a ridiculous overpriced Rosa at Odafest. Aw, see, that's where like Odafest, I feel like, depending on like what booth you go to, some of those booths are just straight up like scalpers. I got the original mold villager before they remodeled him in the reprint wave. Whoa. Villager. So cute. I love MatPat, chat. Yeah, for those that don't know, MatPat is officially like into politics and like good politics. Like he is lobbying for it's like a whole thing. It's a whole bunch of different things. I don't want to like butcher his words because it's more than just what I was about to say. If you're interested in looking at it, I would look more into it on Twitter. But then again, he also went to the Pope, so that's true. MatPat has lived such an interesting life. MatPat is lobbying, yeah, Sitara, for like a good thing. A bipartisan lobbying for internet rights, essentially, yes. It's basically internet rights. I didn't look too much deep into it, but it looked fine to me. And I did agree with what he was saying, so there's that. Yeah, you know, when the Pope died recently, I was like, is he gonna be buried with like where did his copy of Undertale go to? Like, that shit's crazy. But it's just a politics theory. I can't believe that he gave Undertale to the Pope. I think that's really cool. The fact that he carried over to his next save file. I swear to God, Kevin. I just think that's so cool that he gave the Pope Undertale. I can't believe there was a lifetime that the Pope had the Undertale. Because of the judicial system is too freaking slow when it comes to making legislation, so the caucus is meant to help speed things up and inform reps on what's happening. Oh, okay, I see. Man, I just like the fact that we live in a lifetime where the Pope had Undertale. Like that's when you know we were in peak timeline. And then Harambe died, and then that's when we immediately shifted to the worst timeline. Didn't Francis play Megalovania the thing? Once they did! Which is crazy. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot about that, Ramen. I completely forgot about that. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Wait. Which direction do I go to? This must be the right direction because I never fought those trainers. Wait, what, for real? Yeah! Megalovania. Hold on. Megalovania Pope Francis. The Pope listens to Megalovania in 2022. So they played Megalovania in front of the Pope original? Wait,
I gotta show this on stream because the fact that we lived in this timeline is crazy. Like, I'm so excited about this. Hold on. Let me get this. Here. Go ahead, east? Okay, thank you. North, east. Oh, so I went the wrong way, potato. Okay, I will go head the other direction then. Okay, let me mute this. I'll go to this screen. And then I'm going to add audio output capture. Oh, wrong thing. I'm gonna add... Yeah, actually add audio output capture. I'm gonna add this one. Okay. Properties. Okay. Okay. So this happened. Oh. This happened. This happened. Some background context. Every Wednesday, the Pope holds an event where he basically gives speeches to a live audience in lots of languages. I really don't know much about the Pope. LOL, correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, there's entertainment. The media motifs. This week there was a circus performance. Let's just say they played a very familiar song. I can't get over this. I remember seeing this clip on Twitter and I thought the music overlaid on it was fake. I thought it was fake. This is AI generated! I just want to know, I really want to know who decided this? I want to know who was the governing fact, who approved this? I want to know who approved this because whoever did it knew exactly. There is no way they didn't know what they were doing. There is no way that they didn't know what they were doing. They so knew what they were doing. Do I really have to head east? No, I have to go to Opelousas City. I'm headed the right way. Oh, the music, the Pope, and the performance in the corner. Like, what the heck? So X-coded. In short, his time on Earth, the Pope received a copy of his game. He visited Sakurai's house and then played Smash with him to put his character in Smash. Then Pokemon asked him to make music for a mainline game. Toby Fox has, like, the most... Like, you know that meme that's like the small dominoes and then the small domino hits the bigger domino until it hits like the biggest domino? It starts with making a fan game about Earthbound. Oh yeah, was it Homestuck? No, it was an Earthbound hack. It was an Earthbound Halloween hack. Earthbound Halloween hacked, Homestuck, Undertale, Sans, Pope, friggin'... Was it Homestuck to Earthbound mod? Okay, it was, I'm mixing up the timeline in my head. Toby Fox's life is crazy. And now, Deltarune is like one of the most downloaded games of 2025. Like, that man, like, I can't. I can't imagine. Well, the Holy See is the administrative body and the legislative. Thank you, Gislick. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm about to play Awakening for the first time. Oh, have fun, Potato! Oh my gosh, let me know how you like Awakening!
Oh, all in like 10 years. That's true. That is all in like 10 years. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Toby Fox, the man that you are. Oh, there's a healing lady here. Aw, that's so nice. Our new Pope has some expectations now. I saw this clip of the Pope calling his brother after he became the Pope. And like so there's this clip. So the new Pope chat has two brothers. One lives in Florida and the other lives somewhere. I can't remember where the other one lives. And the one in the other place where I don't know where he lives, is the older brother. And the Pope called him after he became the Pope, but that brother didn't answer. And then the Pope called back, and the brother picked up the phone and was like, and then the Pope didn't even say hi. The Pope didn't even say hi to his brother. He's just like, why didn't you answer the phone? And then the older brother is like, I'm on camera right now, like, just so you know. So don't, and then the Pope goes like, oh, you are? And he sounds so disappointed. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, I'll call you back. But the fact that the fact that the first thing he said to his brother after he became the Pope was, why didn't you answer your phone, is so brother coded. It's just so funny to me that the new Pope seems to have a very good sense of humor. That's true, 13 years. I know you said Pope chat, but I could not hear that it says Pope chat. Who are you? Oh, there's a flute now. I thought we were talking about the Pope visiting Sakurai. We're talking about Toby Fox. Yes, we're talking about Toby. Satara, did you think that we were talking about the Pope visiting Sakurai? It's okay. Why were the Popes in Smash with Sakurai? I thought you were joking. I didn't. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Satara. We all have our moments. And now the Pope is in Smash! No, we're talking about Toby Fox! Sorry, we confused you, Satara. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. What if the Pope is in Smash? How come everyone doesn't just play the Pope? Satara is confused. How come we don't just play the Pope? Macaroni fainted. I'm very upset right now. I'm gonna send in cereal. The Pope in Mortal Kombat. Oh my gosh. Oh, Satara. Oh my gosh, I'm smiling so hard. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I'm just trying to imagine the mental state that Satara was in. Of like, what? Like, I'm just like, imagine thinking briefly that the Pope was in Smash and being like, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Satara. That's like mental, that's like psychic damage right there. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Everyone got mad at MatPat because the Pope can't play video games or something. You're telling me he played Smash? The world was so bright for a minute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so MatPat gave the Pope Undertale. And Toby Fox is also crazy because the Pope owns his game. The Pope is in Smash with a Dalai Lama? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, chat. I can't. Jesus. Oh my god. I went in that house. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Wait, wait! I've been waiting for this day. You're the 1000th opponent! Be my okay. Gwahaha! Even though you're just a fledgling, you'll still be my 1000th win in a row. Oh shit. I'm about to crush this man's hopes and dreams. Gentlemen, I wonder how many years... Oh my god, okay. I was like, I wonder who he means. Durant is a bug type Pokemon, right? But it also... Let me do rock. Let's see. Iron Head. Oh, it's a steel type too. Shit. Oh my gosh, macaroni. Macaroni? Oh my god. Shit. It's a bug and steel. Times for the fire. I don't have any fire types. Oh my god. I need a fire type move on the team. This is a very bad matchup. Very bad matchup. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it. Clary Pinlet. Yeah, I thought Clary had a fire move, but it didn't. Man. Oh, I like the Pope. The Pope was a cool guy. Bug Bite. I got 2 electric moves on Clary. I was thinking the exact same thing. I need to have a fire type move on Clary. Oh my gosh, Clareep. At least we're faster. There we go. Okay. Ooh, Spoopy. Lucario. Will you switch Yes, I'm gonna switch Pokemon. I want to send in Zoroark. I hate how this screen doesn't tell how many Pokemon he has left. How many Pokemon does he have left? Still doesn't tell how much Pokemon he has left. He has... Oh, it's only Lucario left. Okay. He doesn't teach a fire move on Flygon, but it's not worth it. Better top learning Fire Punch on Claire. Okay. Okay. Quick guard. Yeah, we need that fire type. Normally I have a fire type on the team. For some reason, I thought dark types did better. I think it was ghost type, right? Or was it psychic? Or, For some reason, I thought dark types did good on Lucario. What type is Lucario? Steel fighting? Fighting attack. I'll send in actual Zoob. Ugh. Use Quick Guard on me. Oh my god, this is bad. If it doesn't fight me... Like, what's going on? How come it's not punching me? Sword Stance. It's not even fighting me. Why is it not fighting me? What is going on? What is happening? Use Quick Guard again. Oh my god. Well then. That was an easy win. He's trying to style on me! What the heck? He just never did any fighting moves on me. How merciless. Oh, he gave me lots of money. I like money. I've steadily extended my streak for 2 years. Oh, 2 years! I'm sorry, old man. But I have strong will. I will declare that I'll try again to have a 1000 win streak. I won't battle you next time, though. You'll just break my streak. Sorry, old man. It thinks that you're a real zoo, but you're fake. Maybe. Maybe. Her. I am victorious. Alright. I'll keep going to Opalucid City. Go this way. Go up. Oh, this is the old man. See, I like this 3D perspective shit. Sorry, old man. Sorry. I hear a sound from somewhere. Sometimes it sounds sad, sometimes it sounds a little goofy. Do you think it could be a ghost? A ghost? Spooky. Oh wait, is that guy beatboxing to the music? What was that? Did you hear that? Whoa. Ooh, a newcomer, aren't you? Sure. Tasty bread, Pokemon. I love bread. Oh, dang, lots of lightning right now? Ooh, that's scary. Lightning's always super scary. Baker Chris. Heatmore. Does Heatmore, like, grow your pastries? Bread! I love bread. I don't know. I have a ground type. I have a ground type move. Macaroni. There's a ground type move. Garlic bread. I love garlic bread. I haven't had proper garlic bread in a hot minute. I do love my garlic bread though. Oh my god, it has a citrus berry. Flame burst. Come on, macaroni. Earth power. I really want to get a Flygon. There we go. It's crying. Yay, level up. Baker Chris. Here's you reserved my victory too. Awakening premonition. Oh, nice. How are you liking it, Potato? Pokemon make the most adorable faces when they bite into sandwiches. Wait, sandwiches? Is this a precursor for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sandwich? I'm totally hooked on village sandwiches! I come here every day to eat them! Wait a second, is this supposed to be a house that, like, sandwiches? Bread dog! Is this the precursor to Gen 9? And you're gonna open the DLC? Wait a second! This is crazy, chat! This is crazy. Chat. Whoa. This is crazy! Premonition is a pretty good first chapter. I agree. Oh my god. What the hell? This is crazy! I'm actually kind of shocked right now! I wish somebody would raise me like this, with 3 meals and a nap every day. True! I wonder if veteran Pokemon raise or train young Pokemon. Follow me, Ducklet! Oh, look how cute the Ducklet sprite is! It's so cute! Whoa. This guy's singing. I'm gonna go heal Macaroni. Oh, okay, there we go. I could miss the door so much. Please heal me! Thank you! Thank you very much. Alright, that is crazy. This is super cool. Chat, I feel like we found a small Easter egg. And I feel a little accomplished here. Let's see down here. Oh my god. Okay, Golduck, I don't want to deal with you right now. The wild Pokemon here are so strong. I can't believe they predicted that the sandwiches would be invented. Oh my gosh, that's so true. These people were ahead of their time. Singing gives life to my spirit. Will you listen to the voice of my spirit? Wait, there's voices. Why is he singing by the garbage? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cause he's trash, but he's so good though. He's singing so well. Yeah, I never played the black and white post game. FE 1, 3, 11, and 12 is the same map as Awakening, and it seems like the sea levels have lowered. Ooh. Oh. Who are you? Boo. Eek! Get practicing, get out. But I wanted to hear you sing. Okay. Fine. I wanted to hear her sing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm 50% sure the musicians don't do this in black and white, only black and white tube, Owen. Oh, there's a guitar guy! Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! I love that. Hello, old man. Practice as if it was a real game. Play in a real-life game as it were a practice. That's so cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like that guy. The best! I like that guy. That guy who sings that, I like him. He's fun. Oh, that's a lot of saving. Oopsies. Okay. Yeah, that's a cool place. You can hear... How come they don't add singing in the other games? They added singing in this game! And that place was like a nothing burger place. It was a bridge that had nothing. Wait, they've totally... There's so many Gen 9 references in that freaking place. They added like a girl... Another legendary incoming? Oh shit. Should I be prepared? I guess I'm gonna save the game again. Yes. I'll save the game, and then I'll do a save state. Crom just asked my name was foreign. Imagine if my name was Crom! Save. Here. Okay. Ugh, leave me alone! I don't have time for you, lady. No time for you. No time. I don't want to deal with this. I want to see the legendary. Emolga. Oh man. Oh, I have a rock type move. Die, Emolga! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Amber does that in Genshin Impact. She goes, your name doesn't sound local or something. I watched a video where someone named themselves Amber. Oh my gosh. They didn't think that one through. I feel like there should be flavor text. Like if you make your name the same as like the character that you're talking to. A critical hit? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Then there should be a little bit of a little flavor text. The Toby Fox in the corner accounting for all of this? Yeah, exactly! Like if you name yourself Sans and stuff like that. Die. Please die. Emolga fainted. Thank you. Oh, thank God, Cereal leveled up. I saw a Reddit post where someone said, accidentally played hard mode. Oh, that's tragic. Little did they know. Little did they know. Oh man, I don't have my dragon type died. Because you killed it. Oh my God. So Southtown is basically the country of Arcanea. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. I see, I see. Bing, 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 bing. Is a flying type still shock it? Well, I don't want to switch right now. I don't feel like switching. I don't feel like switching. I'm gonna go back to heal anyway, so I'm not particularly angry. There we go. Goodbye. Yay, Cereal, good job. Cereal needs the experience anyway. Yay!
It's nice to be appreciated.
Oh, not you. Oh my gosh, did you all hear that? My phone went off. Don't you have to refight her every time? Oh my God, I went... Okay, okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Bowen. I'll also be commenting on Awakening as I play. Oh yes, I want to hear your thoughts of it, Potato. Cause, yeah, Awakening was my first Fire Emblem game. And I love it. Where's the medicine? There it is. Where is Revive? I'm just gonna revive Macaroni. I don't want to deal with this. And then we'll do Hyper Potion. Use Macaroni. And cereal. Oh, oopsies. Cereal. Okay. Okay. The Amnesia plot was reused in Engage. Very uncreative. I mean, didn't Awakening come out first before Engage? Didn't Engage come out like last year or something? That's true. Maybe they forgot they already did it. That's true. That's true. Oh, oopsies. Ooh, favored male. The Amnesia plot, maybe they forgot. Oh, that's a pun. Oh, Sitara. Ha 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 ha. Very good, Sitara. I liked it. Good one. I like it, Sitara. 10 out of 10. Talk about Engage's plot being uncreative, like the entire game. Oh, you're talking about Engage's plot. I see. I've heard mixed things about Engage. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you. I know. My acting is so good. I know. Thank you. Goodbye. Timpole. Oh, Timpole. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Claire. I need to teach Claire a fire move. Never do that again. Oh my gosh. I feel like I really should get into voice acting, because like I feel like it's just fun. Like imagine me voicing a character that's like, oh my gosh, guys, I can't even right now. Like, oh my god, you're so funny. I can't wait for when you get into Three Houses. I'm pretty excited. I don't know if I'll play Three Houses right away, but it seemed like a fun game. Engage isn't really mixed, honestly. It's a very good strategy game with incredibly mid-tail. That's the thing, is like story, I carry story above all else. And so if the story is bad, I'm gonna be sad. Palpitoad is ground type, right? So it's ground and water, and so fire or electric moves aren't gonna work against it. So I feel like grass type. I don't have any grass Pokemon. This is problematic, chat. This is pretty problematic. Oh wait, I don't know why I sent in Derek. Yeah, I've heard that, I've heard that Engage's story is really bad, and that's why I don't think I could play Engage. Because it seems awful to me. There we go. We'll do Revenge. You do a very good Valley Girl. Thank you, Kava. Thank you.
I also feel like I really do a good Ash Ketchum. Ash is one of my favorite characters that I like to talk about.
Skip it outright? Okay. Engage's story isn't bad, but just compared to other Fire Emblems, I see, I see. Amphi learned Fire Punch at level 1, so Heart Scale or TM. Oh, okay. Thanks, Kava. I kind of thought we were playing Fire Emblem this whole time, but we're playing Pokemon, Satara.
Satara, I'm gonna send out Derek to fight this Timpole.
That's how Ash sounded in like the first 3 Syndems? Yeah, that's what I've been told. I've been told I do a really good early Ash Ketchum. Train under the waterfall? Do I look crazy to you? Oh no. I didn't save yet. Oh, let me go back. Oh shit. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, okay. Ash's voice is so much better now. I don't think there's no way I can do like current Ash Ketchum. There's no way. It's too good. There we go. I used my last lemonade. I like OG Ash. I like OG Ash, but he was limited in his voice, I would say. Save. Yes. I'm gonna catch it. Oh, the Pacers won. That's who I thought. That's who 7 said they hoped would win. But I checked the games because I forgot which FE game this was, and I was like, Pokemon. maybe the Pope is playing Fire Emblem. That's true. What type of Pokemon is this? Did I save? Or did I just walk in? Man, chat. Shit. I don't think I saved. I think I imagined that I saved. I wasn't a fan of the Advanced series, Ash. Oh, I'm unbeatable. Pokemon Advanced Battle. Oh, I'm undefeatable. Now, 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 now. Walking down this endless highway. Nothing but my friends beside me. We never give in, we never rest. Advanced battle is the ultimate test from the earth and then the sea and sky. They can never win, but they sure can try. Boom, boom. Oh, oh, I'm unbeatable. Pokemon Advanced battle. Oh, oh, I'm undefeatable. Down, 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 down. Oh, oh, Advanced battle. Boom, boom. I'm unbeatable. Pokemon. That's like my favorite Pokemon opening. Like, that is by far my favorite friggin' opening ever. It's so good. You crunch. You can teach Mac Flamethrower, but his stats is more physical based. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Claire. We'll teach Claire a move. Attack Rose. Retaliate. Oh shit, we're gonna die. Retaliate's scary. Oh my god. Miss J rock the Pokemon karaoke for real. I do enjoy the advanced battle theme a lot. I would sing that any day. I'm gonna send in Zoroark, I guess. To marry Frederick? Oh my gosh, Potato. Ooh. Frederick is... That's a good choice. I do like Freddy boy. That's who I called him. Or that's how I called him in my playthrough. He was my Freddy boy. Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon? If you guessed Flygon, you were right. Now back to Pokemon.
Oh no, Zoroark died. Okay, use next Pokemon. Freddy Fazbear! Could probably Aqua Jet it. I love this theme. This theme's very good. Oh my god, that hit me for a lot. Okay, I'm going to send a Pokeball now. Bag. Pokeball. I'll send in an Ultra Ball first. I'm unbeatable Pokemon. No! It's never gonna shake 3 ever again. It's never gonna shake 3 ever again. Oh my god, it's never gonna shake 3 ever again. It's over. It's all ogre, chat. All ogre. I was so excited. I was like, first ball. First ball. No. See, it's never gonna shake 3 ever again. So far, the thing I like about Awakening more than Fates is that you can see what weapons look like in the UI. I do like that. I do miss that about Fates. Or about Awakening, not Fates. Derek fainted. Aww. Derek. Use next Pokemon. Let's put in Cereal. Okay, let's see. Bag. Let's send in a Pokeball. Sure, why not? We'll send in one. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, it didn't even shake. It didn't even shake. Ooh, Helping Hand. That's a free turn. Let's send in a Great Ball. I see. Thank you for checking, Kyle. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, Pumpkin. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, how are you? Welcome, Raiders! Welcome! Welcome, Pumpkin! Welcome, Tokyo Rose! Welcome, welcome! How are you? How is stream? Hold on, let's do a quick shout out. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. There we go. Oh my gosh, if I could type. I can't type. There we go. And we'll do a slash. We'll do this one too. Shout out. Which makes it easier to follow Pumpkin, which you should. Chat, if you like Pokemon, Pumpkin plays PokeMMO. That's how I met Pumpkin, through PokeMMO. They gave a lore explanations for stats. They did, Potato. Hello, Christine. Welcome. How was stream? I hope stream was good, Pumpkin. Oh, you were playing Baldur's Gate. Oh my gosh, how was that? How are you enjoying Baldur's Gate so far? Baldur's Gate is one of those games where, like, I think about playing, but I know that it's, like, it's a time investment, you know? So I'm trying to think of a time where it would fit to play, basically. It was fun doing a BG3 run. Favorite game. Oh, 100 out of 10. Oh my gosh. Join Pumpkin's stream just as they were raiding, but I decided to introduce to another Pokemon stream. Oh, welcome! Cash Morella. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Yes, my name is Jay. And, yeah, you can just call me, like, literally the letter J. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I stream Pokemon every Wednesday. I'm trying to play through all the Pokemon games right now, but I do play PokeMMO occasionally. I'm on a bit of a break of PokeMMO, not gonna lie. The Christmas event and the Lunar New Year event kind of burnt me out a little bit, so I've just been playing through Pokemon Black and White 2 right now. We're trying to catch this legendary Pokemon, and it's not going so well, so we'll see. Gotta go. Oh, you gotta leave, Potato? No worries, no worries. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Yes, Pumpkin! Yes, feel free to raid and run. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much. I hope I have a good rest of stream. I'll have a fantastic stream if I can catch this Pokemon. I love Pokemon in general. I'm an MMO noob, not gonna lie. Honestly, same. Cash Marilla, I'm also a PokeMMO noob. Like, I've been playing PokeMMO for a while, but I still feel like I only know 10% of what the knowledge base is of PokeMMO. You feel me? Like, I've been playing it for a while, but I just kind of, like, you know, dink around in there and, like, oh, catch this cute Pokemon and shiny hunt. But I don't do, like, there's some people that, like, do all those raids and stuff, and I'm just like, no, that is so not me. Like, I don't have the brain power for that. Still in the beginner's area, to be honest. I got wrecked. Oh, you got wrecked by Brock. Oh no. To be fair though, PokeMMO does make the gym battles harder, so don't feel bad. Like, they legit just make it more difficult, and it makes it hard for newbies to get ahead, so don't feel bad. It happens. Did Virizion heal?
It looks like it healed. I'm gonna do wing attack to chip it down a little bit. Oh! Unless I kill it. I'm gonna reset. Okay, hold on. That's no. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Okay. Roxas, thank you so much for the sub. Something, take my money. Roxas, thank you for the 79 months. Stop it. You're too kind. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's times 4 week to flying. Okay, well there you go. Now I know better. Now I know better. I heard it's a bit challenging. I'm on the grind right now to re-challenge him. You got this, Cashmarilla. Is this a Nuzlocke or something? Not a Nuzlocke, but that Pokemon is it's a legendary Pokemon. And so like once I killed it, it was gone forever. And so I needed to not kill it, unfortunately. Oh, nice, Roxas. Yes, go eat. Eating is good. I'm gonna eat after stream too. Eating is delicious. Rock slide. What am I doing? Why did I do... Okay. It didn't kill me this time. There we go. Okay. Jay, would you ever do a Nuzlocke again? No! Yeah, it's too stressful. Nuzlocks are way too stressful. The only reason why I did a Nuzlocke last time is because Kevin was there. Kevin was able to, like, be my emotional support sponge and, like, help me not cry on stream. I thought you were doing a randomized trainer battle or some reason. Oh, yeah. I'm fine to watch Nuzlocks, but I don't think they're my playstyle. Right, Cashmarilla? Like, I gave them a try. I got through it. And I think I'm just too emotionally invested in my Pokemon to enjoy the experience. You know? Wait, Altaria isn't part flying type? Is it only dragon type? Because I punched it. Oh, good. It's paralyzed. It's flying? Why was it not super effective? Or it's just regular effectiveness? Oh, dragon resists electricity. Oh. Every time I try Nuzlocke, I get scared. Right, Tyler Master? Like, when I did my Nuzlocke, I legit had so much anxiety before stream because I was so worried about killing people. Ooh, discharge. What does this do? 80? A flare of electricity is loosed to strike the area around the user, may also cause paralysis. Is that better than... Oh, that's way better than Thundershock. But I want to get rid of... Wait, is... Man, I hate how you can't check stats. Is Claripe a physical attacker or is it a special attacker? It's a special? Okay. Thank you for telling me, because I'll get rid of Thunder Punch then, the next chance I get. Thank you, Kyle. Okay. I'm gonna save, so I don't have to deal with that. And I don't want to fight that trainer. So... Bag. Yeah, Nuzlocks. Yeah, I don't think I would ever do a Nuzlocke. It's a special? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Nuzlocke. Just it's not for me. It's just not for me. I know it's fun for other people, but it's like traumatizing for me. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit traumatizing. So I'm fine with watching Nuzlocks. I feel similarly, not gonna lie, right? Like, it's just like, oh, like my Pokemon are dead? I can't use them anymore? Oh, Sitara, I gotta put that Jody clip as a command. I keep forgetting to do that. That's one of the clips that I didn't transfer over from Stream Labs. I like to choose my Pokemon. I also grow to attach. Yes! And the stress of level cap. Exactly! You get it, Cashmarilla. You get it. Oh my gosh. It's just so stressful. Stress. Oh my gosh. So unfortunate that this playthrough of Black and White 2 is a Nuzlocke. No! Kevin, stop it! No! Oh my gosh. I'll cry. I can't handle that.
Pokemon is just one of those cozy games for me, I guess. That's fair. That's very fair. It is a cozy game experience. You don't want... Why would you add stress? More stress to your gaming experience. Some people are like that. They like that stuff. Not me, though. I'm gonna save here, actually. So I'm closer. You're playing Pokemon Y for the first time in ages. Oh, how are you liking Cashmerla? Pokemon X and Y is actually something... It's a game that I have, but I never played. I think I played the first... I want to say I played the first... like 30 minutes, maybe? But I just never I never got into it. I think I was like in my anti-Pokemon phase. But now I'm in my non-anti-Pokemon phase now. It's healthy stress for me. Easy kids game, after all, has been exactly 2 Nuzlockes carried by legendaries. I went to boot up my DS last week and realized my charger broke, so I ordered a new one mail. Oh, nice. You know what? I'm so glad that DS parts are still like wildly available. Like, oh, your DS charger is broken? You can go buy another one, like, right away. Or, oh, your Game Boy Advance, which is like a 18-year-old handheld console, is broken? Yeah, you can just buy another charger, no problem. Like, I love how accessible it still is, you know? I guess, what did I do last time? Was it Crunch? Yeah, exactly, but affordable. Exactly, you're not paying like $150 for that kind of... Oh my gosh, Macaroni, please don't die. When I stream, I want to do a Nuzlocke. Ooh, Kyle, yeah. I think they're good stream ideas. I do think that they're good stream ideas. It's just not for me, personally. Because I'll just cry. And no one wants to watch me cry on stream. That's no fun. Giga Drain. Oh, it used Giga Drain. It like barely used Giga Drain when I fought it. Okay, we're going to send in Zoob. We're gonna have Zoob do a flying type, and then we'll try and paralyze it, and then I think we'll be good. I had some of my games stolen by someone who went through my stuff. Oh, I replaced what I could afford, but it's somewhere pricey. Oh no, that's the worst! Whoa, okay, Zoob, what the... Chat. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. Alright, I'm gonna... I'm not a happy camper right now. I'm not a happy camper. Man, Cashmerella! Do I need to give a bop bop to someone? Because that sounds like a bop boppable offense. The saddest thing is they stole my Pokemon games. No, that's... Okay, wait. I see where this is going. And my games are now... No! Transferred my Blaziken all the way to Y and was waiting for the DLC to be able to transfer the shield. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. That is so... I have opinions, Cashmerella, about this person that stole things from you. I don't think people realize how sentimental video games can be, you know? Like, video games are one of, like it's different from a movie, right? Because, like, if you steal, like, someone's DVD of something, you know, you can just, like, you know, order a new DVD. Whereas, like, a save file on a video game is so personal. And so the fact that someone stole it is just, it cuts deep. It cuts us so much more deeper than people realize. And it's really disappointing when someone like does that. And it's just like, man, I had a cousin who, not the same like level as stealing. That is like a whole other level. But I had a cousin who, she deleted my save file in my Spyro game for the GBA, and like she just deleted it and started a new save file. And I was crushed because I remember I spent like, I don't know, like a kid amount of time, but it felt like forever, like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, doesn't matter. I spent a long time as a kid beating a couple levels in Spyro that were really difficult for me at the time. And when I saw that my save file was deleted, I was crushed. I was inconsolable for a day because I was so upset about it. It's just like, man, you don't just delete someone else's save file Like, why would you do that? What makes you think that that's okay? Oh. But I don't want to be a butter. That's okay, Cashmarilla. I can be angry for you. I'm a very, like, vent-friendly stream, and so if you come in here and you're like, I need to rant about something, I'm like, okay, and I'll be angry alongside you. I'm a very rant-friendly stream. Thank you, Kyle. Thanks for letting me know. Deeply sad I lost my copy of Sapphire. Oh, God. But when that's the worst for Pokemon, because Pokemon, like, GBA games, they go for, like, $150 now or something. It's just like, man, if you lose a Pokemon game, it's, like, gone. It's gone. You're, like, no one's spending $150 on a new game, you know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous to me. My childhood friend, best friend of 10 years, reached out after a long absence. I tried to help them when they were in a bad place and they took advantage. Oh my god. And when it made my family feel unsafe, I told her that she was no longer welcome in my home, and she told her and her BF broke in and robbed. It's sad because she was a good kid, but I guess people change. Man, I got someone on my bop list. Oh my gosh. Cashmarella's childhood best friend on my bop list. That's my newest entry on there. Man, I'm so sorry, Cashmarella. It's so sad when, you know, you do your best to help someone and they take complete advantage of you. Like, that is the worst feeling. Because, like, it's sad because you've seen the good in that person. And so seeing the bad in that person can be a very difficult thing to come to terms with, you know? It's rough. It's super rough. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Hopefully, maybe in the future, maybe you'll get an apology one day. It's from the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like it. But, you know, you never know. People could surprise you. But hopefully, this is just a chapter closed for you and your family. And it's all good now. This reminds me of all those Insta videos of girlfriends deleting their man's NBA 2K FIFA profile. Oh, that sounds awful. That actually sounds... Because, like, NBA 2K, it takes a long time to grind that game. I have never been an NBA gal. Like, I've never really, you know, I've never dipped my toes into that game specifically. But it's a game. It's a game that you need to invest a lot of time into to really, you know, get the full experience of it. And so that's rough. Oh my gosh. I didn't really want an apology, but I do hope she's in a better place. You know what? And that's what makes you a bigger person, Cashmarella. Tried to cut her off and they harassed us and tried to break in repeatedly for like a year and a half. Oh my god. So, okay, you know, not to be that person, but it sounds like she didn't deserve you. She didn't deserve you as a friend. And you know what? Just know that you tried your best, and that's all you can say with your full chest, that you tried your best. You can't say that you were ever a shitty person. And you can say with your full chest, like, I tried to help you, I tried to be a good person, and I tried to be there for you, and you can say that with your full chest, and that's what makes you a better person in the end, you know? Called the police when they were trying to break down our door, and the police got mad at me. Like, I was, oh, man, this is why, like, sometimes police, like, I don't understand why they get annoyed when people call them. Like, this is the job you signed up with. All due respect, sir. This is the job you signed up for. Like, you're annoyed that I called you when I felt unsafe? Oh, sorry that I bothered you to do your job. Like, it's the same people that, you know, like the UPS or the FedEx or the Amazon drivers that just throw packages on the porch, and they're like annoyed that they have to walk up to the door and ring the doorbell. Like, what did you expect? Like you're annoyed that you have to do the job that you are being paid to do? Sorry, like, that's crazy to me. I can never understand the people that are in those positions that complain about doing the job that they're paid to do. Exactly, Kappa. Exactly, Kappa. They want power and respect without working for it, not to get political on Maine, but they took her side and said that she was being I was being a jerk because they probably just wanted to get somewhere away from the cold. Oh my god, but they're not, but your friend isn't
welcome there. That's the point.
Oh, Cashmarilla, thank you for telling me this story. Don't ever feel bad, Cashmarilla. I'll just get angry for you. I'm a bundle of rage, just ready. Abolish the current form of law enforcement. Yeah, I just that's the thing about police, especially hearing a story like that, Cashmarilla. I just don't understand how there are people that, like, you're being paid to do this job. This person is breaking into my house and has previously robbed me before, and so sorry, I guess, that I called you, that I inconvenienced you because I felt unsafe. Like, wild. What a wild thing to say. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And they were only banned from shelters because they started fights and stole from others. So they have like a history. I feel angry for other situations too. I know, being myself, I just kind of feel bad for her at this point. You know what, Cashmarilla? I think that speaks to the empathy that you have. Like, I think, like, that's human nature, is that we downplay our own situations, and sometimes it takes an outside voice to tell you, like, no, like, you're valid in feeling upset, this isn't okay. And that's why good friends will tell you, you know, good friends will tell you those things. Like, I have a friend, for example, I won't get into the situation right now, but I have a friend where some messed up stuff is happening to her right now. And she was downplaying it for a long time. She was like, I just thought it was weird. And then, like, when she told, like, our group of friends that it was happening, we were like, oh no, like, this is not okay. Like, this is not okay. Like, do not downplay this at all, because this is just not okay. Satara knows who I'm talking about, because it's a mutual friend of ours. It's just like, it's part of human nature to downplay what's going on towards us, you know? But we can feel empathy for others, and that's what makes us human, right? Is empathy. Because, like, animals, like, they care for each other, but I don't think they feel empathy the way that humans do. They can feel sad and they care and stuff. I'm not saying that animals don't have feelings, but, like, empathy is a very human emotion, you know? My valid feeling is I don't do empathy. And Alcade, that's what makes you an AI robot. Alcade, that's literally what makes you an AI. Please catch. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh, chat. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's get this in the Pokeball. Yay. Nickname. Yes. Alcade weird flex, but okay. I'm gonna call Verizion. Is it too on the nose to call it Verizon? Verizon. I'm gonna call it Verizon. No, that's free advertisement to a corporation. I'm gonna call it Mobile. That's a good one, Kyle. Mobile. Mobile. That's good. Mobile. Okay. Verizon Wireless. Okay, chat. And with that, I think that's a good place to end stream. I think that's a very good place to end stream. Let me just quickly do this. They stole my dot hack. Oh no! Thank God it's available on new hardware. That's good. Because, like, dot hack games, like, they tend to run pretty expensive, I feel. Like, the old ones. I've never seen a dot hack game sell for less than, like, $70. Okay, chat. Let me quickly do a save state, too. Because I don't want to deal with that again. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, let's see who's live. Let's see who we can raid. Thank you for the raid again, Pumpkin. I know they're lurking, but thank you for the raid again. Let's see who's live. Thank you, Cashmarella. Thank you for popping in and saying hello and following. Coming in with the raid. Who's live? Oh, there's so many people live tonight. So many people. Who do I pick? Who do I pick? Oh, Watt's live. Let's go say hi to Watt. I love Watt. Watt is so nice. Watt is playing Marvel Rivals right now. So let's go say hi. There's like a new update or something for Marvel Rivals. Alright, chat, we're gonna go say hi to Watt. Like I said, Watt is playing Marvel Rivals right now. I will be back on Friday. Friday we will be... Oh, there might be a change in schedule. So if you want an updated schedule, feel free to follow me on Discord and social medias and all that stuff. It may be... whatchamacallit, stream on Friday, maybe Investigations 2 with Matt, but I am planning on like another repo stream with some friends. So if we get a big enough group together, it may be a repo stream on Friday. So if you want the most up-to-date information, feel free to follow me on all the socials or on Discord. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Thank you all for coming in. Thanks again, Pumpkin, for the raid. I will see you all Friday. If not, have a lovely rest of your week. And let's meet again soon. Wow, look at that. Okay. Bye, chat. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. We have a raid message. Raid. Feel free to copy that. J. Raidston. Am I gonna be able to copy this in time before the countdown? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes?